As the leader of the Booner Pack, I lead from the front.
All right, boys. Lock in.
It's our core foundation, man. Grit.
I'm fired up. I'm fired the fuck up, boys.
It's pumping right now. It's got my juices pumping, boys.
Oh, my goodness. Come on. Today's the day. The Detroit Pistons play playoff basketball, and we are here to cover it, man. Jeff Iafrate, Caleb Czarnik, Booner, Lukas, they're joining as well. We're going live. We're live now. We're going to talk about the game, and then we get to watch the Pistons square off with the Knicks in New York. And guess what, Caleb? The star, the legend, the prodigy, Cade Cunningham has officially made his entrance. I mean, this man, he's dialed in tonight to go out and get 30 at the minimum.
The aura is insane.
He's ready to go. Yeah, the trench coat. I don't know. This is amazing. He's dialed.
It's an outfit I couldn't pull off. I don't know about you, Jeff. I couldn't pull that thing off. How many people can?
No, I'm not pulling that outfit off. But you know what, though? I already checked, and you told me this actually before the show, but they're coming in as an underdog, kind of a heavy under. Is plus 235 pretty? It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's a heavy underdog, but that's what you kind of expect out of a team that has no playoff experience, really, against a team at home, a team that does have playoff experience. But Jeff, I like their chances tonight. We get playoff basketball for the first time in 6 years for the Detroit Pistons, looking for their first playoff win since 2008. And I think they get it done this series. I think they get it done, man. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to watch it with the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. This is a great time to be a Detroit Pistons fan. Who thought, man? 3, 4, 5 months ago, we were having these conversations, almost joking around about them being in a playoff spot. Now we're actually here. And we get to see Cade in Madison Square Garden, man. This is special stuff. And it's important, Caleb, because, although for us, we're Pistons fans, we got to see a lot of losing basketball over the last couple of years, and no team in NBA history has tripled their win total in a season, which is pretty incredible and astonishing. You go from 14 wins to what they did this year, just in totality. Beating good teams, being competitive. You have Cade Cunningham, who, although there's probably other breakout players in the league, he technically continued to improve and kind of break out in a way. I think being an all-star, he'll probably be most improved, all-NBA, being the best player by far on a playoff team that many are looking at as a team that can potentially upset another team like the Knicks. There are strides that have been taken, and not just with Cade, man, but the rest of these players. And I think a lot of that credit goes to Trajan, because Cade talked about this in an interview with Shams, that a lot of the team, especially the guys that were brought in free agency and guys that were already drafted here prior to Trajan, but still that were on the roster, a lot of guys have edge, right? And it fits the city. It fits what they want to do. You have already Cade, who always is going to play with an edge, but you have guys like Jalen Duren plays with an edge. Isaiah Stewart, notably, plays with an edge. And I don't want to say that like it's this 1980s bad boys basketball, and Colin Cowherd is going to go on TV and say they're going to have more ejections than wins. It's like, and I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about edge, meaning they're always going to have that. They're overlooking us. They're going to play physical. They're not going to back down from anybody. They're going to play hard all the time. And that starts also with the head coach here, JB Bickerstaff. So I'm excited to see, again, Cade, but some of these younger players, because it's not we think of Cade as his first playoff game. It's also everyone's first playoff game, especially the young players, not of course Tobias and Malik and all those guys, but the younger players, it's big for all of them. Yeah, and what Trajan has done is he's built a culture, and that started with hiring JB Bickerstaff. Personally, I didn't know how fiery of a coach JB Bickerstaff was, but we see it now. It's that grit and grind type of basketball. And then, that draft pick with Ron Holland, he fits exactly the mold of basketball that JB and Trajan, what they want Pistons basketball to be. And it's been really awesome to watch, man. And everybody's bought in. Yeah, I'm almost speechless, man, at this point, because again, like I said, 4 or 5 months ago, Jeff, we were joking around saying, this team's going to be in the playoffs, but
No, it's
They're here. They're here in Madison Square Garden. And I know we were going to get into it in a little bit, probably, Jeff, but I really haven't given a firm prediction out, and I want to give one out to the people.
Let's save it in a little bit here.
No, let's save it.
No, because I already gave mine out, but you haven't given yours out.
I haven't given mine out.
All right,
yet.
save it because we'll do it closer to the game time because I want to hear this. I want to tell you this though, real quick. Keys to victory. Let's do that because for me, I think a big key to victory is, and I talked about this on the show this week. I think with a young team, especially a young guard, and not just him, but a lot of guys on this team. I think it's nice. That's why it's nice having Dennis Schroeder as turnovers. That's going to be huge. Giving the Knicks extra possessions could be detrimental, and that's going to be a big issue. It's not just Cade, but it's going to be a plethora of players. You just can't turn the ball over in these moments. I mean, there's going to be times you turn the ball over, yeah, but we've seen the Pistons at times, especially this year, man, turnovers, especially coming in the second half, whether it's from Cade down the stretch or from other players, whether it's from Asar, Duran, whoever. That's going to kill them tonight, especially on the road. So the turnovers, man, you have to be in semi-control of that. I think that's very important. It's obvious, but it's super important for a young team. And I think the second thing I'll bring up, this will be my last thing, is these role players. Like, we always go at Shaq for some of the things he says about the Pistons, but one thing he always says that is spot on because he's won rings is it's not about the star players. It's about the others, right? And I think that's what today's going to be about. You need Malik, you need Tim Hardaway, Tobias. Those three I'm looking at as like the others, the veterans, like no excuses for those guys. They've been in these moments before. Not only do they have to knock down shots, but they got to be kind of that vocal, especially Tobias, but guys can kind of lean on throughout the entirety of the game because this is a big moment for all those guys. So role players got to step up, knock down shots, especially if Cade's getting double team trapped. Defense is squeezing on Cade, going to the rack. You got to have Tobias if he's open, or Malik, of course. I don't worry too much about him, but Tim Hardaway, a big man. These guys got to be knocking down shots. So those are the two things I'm really looking forward to today. And if they could do that, you're still a win today, Caleb, in New York.
Yeah. And to your point, I think that's a big reason they brought in Dennis Schroeder, just because when you talk about the turnovers, when you're Cade Cunningham and you have one of the highest usage rates in all of basketball, you're going to turn the ball over from time to time. Your turnovers are going to be a little bit inflated. But having that extra ball handler in Dennis Schroeder, and we talked a little bit before the show, I think Schroeder's minutes get a huge spike in this postseason. I think Schroeder's going to be closing the game with the Pistons. You saw it in the last game against New York. Schroeder was putting Jalen Brunson in jail down the stretch, and he was in every single passing lane. Right. So, yeah, when you talk about the veterans, Schroeder is that guy for me. But my biggest key to victory, or at least one of them, is Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duran staying out of foul trouble against Karl Anthony Towns, because we need these guys to be able to – we need it to be a 48-minute split between these two guys. As much as I love B-Ball Paul Reed, I don't want to see him much this series. I want it to be all Isaiah Stewart and all Jalen Duran. And I want them to be physical, but I want it to be a controlled physicality from them too. And, it's a conversation me and Mike have had a couple times on the show on Saturday mornings. It's what kind of whistle are they going to get in New York? What kind of whistle is Cat going to get? Jalen Brunson? I think the playoff whistle is totally different. I think the officials are going to let Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duran play a little physical with Cat, and I'm really excited to see. And Cat likes to play on the perimeter a lot, so they're going to have to move their feet, not reach in, and do their thing. Jeff, I'm excited.
Yeah, I think the fouls is a big thing, especially for Duran, because knowing Thibodeau, respect him a lot. I think they're going to understand that and try and bait him into situations. And Eric Vincent brought this up yesterday. There might be times where they throw Cat at the 4 and bring out Mitchell Robinson and try and abuse matchups, which could happen, So I think Jalen Duran being available is probably one of the more important pieces, because when Duran's on the court, they're a different team defensively and what they can do, especially with his athleticism. So I love the foul thing, because especially, I know it's in the playoffs and they're going to let things slide, but they're not going to, they're still going to call shit, especially stuff that the Pistons are physical. The Knicks are physical. And the good thing, in my opinion, is although JB leads all coaches in tax, there's a chance you can get Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns a little rattled from these reps. You know what I mean? We've seen Karl-Anthony Towns get pretty rattled from especially not getting foul calls, or him getting foul calls he doesn't agree with. Two players that, not Jalen Brunson, I don't worry too much about him mentally. He's a killer, but Karl-Anthony Towns probably more softer. So I'm not too worried there. So I think the fouls in general, I think, are just going to be big this game, of course, on both teams.
Yeah, that obviously goes for players like Asar Thompson too, and that's one thing. I mean, I'm curious to see, because we saw in the beginning of the last game against New York, JB started Cade on Brunson.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if that's something that JB was just testing out to see if it could work, and then Cade got in a little bit of foul trouble to start the game. So I'm curious to see who's going to be matched up with Brunson, and if it's Asar, he's got to stay out of foul trouble because he's going to be really big down the stretch for this team.
So I want to bring this up real quick because Boone just sent it, and I got to do him. He's going to be joining. He's joining, but I got to show my man's parlay off because he did just add it, and I added it to the ticker, so you'll see it throughout the game, kind of what his parlay is. But this is Boone's parlay. Let me get this lower third out of the way so you guys can see. But he's got it's a 5-leg parlay. And on FanDuel, you need plus 400 and I think at least 3 legs for the no sweat. So this is the no sweat bet. You can use that, or probably, I don't know if you have a boost or not, but I think they might have a boost. I'm not really 100% sure with that. But the no sweat, I know for sure you can use on this. It's Cade Cunningham over 39.5 points, rebounds, assists. Asar Thompson over 14.5 points, rebounds. Duren, 8 rebounds. Malik Beasley, 10.5 points over. And Duren over 8.5 points. So that is Boone's 5-leg. If you want to use the no sweat, go ahead. Parlay. He's locking in for the game tonight. So, and I told Boone, I was honest with him. I said the only one I'm a little skeptical about is Asar. But honestly, would I be shocked if he got, 9 and 7 rebounds? No, I wouldn't. But I like this parlay by Boone. I do. That's a good one.
I like it. And, the first leg, I want to talk about that for a second because that's a pick that I only took that. I took Cade points. I mean, he's dominated. We all know this.
It's
he's
plus
dominated.
Money, Caleb. 28.5
plus money, plus 100, which was a little interesting to me because we all know this, throughout the whole regular season, Cade went 35-8 against the Knicks, and that includes a 29, 10, and 15 triple-double at Madison Square Garden. That includes 2 36-point outings, one of those at Madison Square Garden. There is no – Tibbs wasn't holding anything back. He threw everything at him. He threw OG at him. He threw Mikal Bridges at him.
Yep.
He tried Brunson. Obviously, that didn't work. He tried Hart. Nothing was working. I don't think Tibbs has something in his back pocket where he's like, I'm going to throw this at Cade in the playoffs. I don't think he's got it. I think Cade just figured something out, with credit from JB Bickerstaff. But I think Cade just figured something out against this New York defense. And it's a good defense, but there's something about Cade in Madison Square Garden that hits a little bit different.
Yeah, I think this is something we also discussed this week because it is a storyline with young NBA players. It just happens. It's part of the game. And I think Cade embraces it. Is no matter how talented you are, I think this is, and I would love to pick your brain on this. This is kind of how I see how the national media covers players. At first, it's you got to have the talent, okay, and then they highlight you sometimes, depending on the market. But they'll be like, this guy's talented. The next step is once he makes like an all-star team, what are you doing in the playoffs? And then he does it in the playoffs. And what I mean by playoffs is like first round, second round. Can you kind of flirt a little bit, play well in the playoffs, maybe take down a team? Once you do that, what's next, Caleb?
That superstardom, you're one of the faces of the league, and we saw that with Anthony Edwards. We're not talking about Anthony Edwards the way we are.
What for Anthony Edwards? What do they want from Anthony now? What's the big thing?
They want a ring. Yeah,
exactly.
They want a ring. Yeah.
That's not now, but that's if Cade goes out and they win a playoff series, and let's say next year they win a playoff series and that's kind of all they do, that's the convo now. It's like, is Cade good enough to lead a team to a championship? That's like the progression of superstars, especially in the NBA. So Cade right now, what you're looking at him at what you're looking at Cade for is, can you perform in the playoffs? Can you do what you've done in the regular season in the playoffs against this team in this moment in Madison Square Garden? And the Madison Square Garden thing, it like just so happens it's one of the biggest stage, the Mecca he's playing at. So that's where I think Cade's at right now, and I'm excited for him because I think he's going to thrive in that situation. He's going to go out there and ball in Madison Square Garden. I ain't worried about it at all.
Yeah, he's an ultra competitor, and that's the perfect young guy we want to lead this team. I think Cade embraces the talk. He knows it's out there. He knows that's going to be the discussion, and I think he loves it. And like I said, I think he's going to rise to the occasion. I think he's going to get things done. And again, if we win a playoff series this year and we lose next round, so be it. We're kind of playing with house money a little bit here. But as his career progresses, you're right. That's going to be the conversation. Can Cade's game translate to the playoffs? And is he a winner, essentially? But I mean, I made a video about it. I think Cade's game is perfect for the playoffs. I think he's a killer. I think he's the best player in the series.
I agree with that.
And I think he's going to get it done, man. I think he's going to get it done.
So I think this is a fair question, right? And I guess, like, ball and lice is, do we think Cade has entered superstar territory? And I think the easy answer would be yes, because of how talented he is. I think Cade right now is a rising star. He's a star that's going to get to superstar status. I look at superstars as like Luka Doncic led a team to an NBA Finals. You know, Kevin Durant, maybe not at this point. I would still say at this point in his career, but still, led a team to an NBA Finals. LeBron, for obvious reasons. You know, you put Steph in there. But I put players in that atmosphere that are those caliber of players. I think Cade is. It's not trying to discount him. Yeah. I wouldn't say like Ant. I think like if people like throwing that superstar thing around so much, like Ant, I think right now he's a star player that's ascending, continuing to ascend. And I think once he gets to that point where Minnesota maybe makes an NBA Finals or they have postseason success, I'm not saying he has to win a ring, but show you can get there, you start turning into a superstar. Like Jason Tatum, I think for a player that performed all in the playoffs until, of course, the finals, and then Jaylen Brown won finals MVP. But I would still say Jason Tatum's a superstar. I would still say he's a superstar.
Absolutely.
Giannis, won a ring, superstar. So that's, I don't know if we disagree with that, Caleb. It's not a shot at Cade. Again, he's going to be a superstar. I just think at this point, trying to take like I'm literally wearing a Pistons hoodie, trying to take like the bias out of it a little bit. I would say he's a star tracking to be a superstar. Is that fair? Fair?
I think, I think that's fair. I think the word superstar gets thrown around loosely a little bit. If you want to talk, if there's tiers of being a superstar, Cade's in one of those tiers, definitely. But kind of from the outside looking in, like if you aren't from Detroit and you didn't know what Cade can become, because we've been watching Cade for years. We knew it right now what Cade is. This isn't even the best version of Cade. He's going to keep getting better and better. And we know that. We've seen it every year. But from the outside looking in, this all kind of happened so fast where Cade kind of rose. Obviously, he was the number one pick. There was always eyes on him. But the success happened, the turnaround just happened so fast. So I think for some people, they might be a little, hesitant to throw him in that, in the superstar tier. But when you got numbers like 26, 6, and 9, and you're putting up numbers in your first couple of years that only guys like Oscar Robertson and Michael Jordan did and LeBron James did, it's hard for me not to say he's a superstar. And again, I 100% agree. We got to see what he's going to do in the playoffs, because that's really where true superstars are made, is in the postseason. Because if you lose the last game of the year, none of that shit that happened in the regular season matters. But yes, he is. I do agree. He is a rising star. And if there are tiers of a superstar, he is definitely in it. He might be in the superstar tier where like Anthony Edwards is, I'd say, like around there.
Now, and if you want, however you want to rank him, if you want to, like Anthony's better, fair. But like if you want to do that, Caleb, I don't hate that. I actually agree with that. I think superstar gets thrown around a little too much. It's like it's getting to the point where it's getting a little subjective, and I don't think it is. I don't think it should be subjective, but it gets to the point where it is, because people start throwing out random names to be superstars. I forgot Jokic, by the way, another superstar. Yeah, but like, if you want to do the tier thing, I wouldn't argue too much with you. If you want to say where he's ranked in terms of point guards,
dude, it's very hard. I mean, obviously SGA, if you want to call SGA a point guard, but if we're talking true, pure points, pure point guards, Jeff, I don't know if there's one better than Cade Cunningham right now. I don't. I'm sorry. His ability to play, get his teammates involved, and just his knack of just to score, get to his spot. I don't think there's a better pure point guard in basketball. than Cade Cunningham. If we're talking guards, I think Anthony Edwards right now is probably above Cade Cunningham. SGA, obviously. But pure points,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't know.
then that talk about subjective. Now we're back. Pure point guard.
That's what I'm saying. But if we're talking a player that is labeled a point guard, probably not Luka.
Yeah, because
SGA.
today's NBA, it's like so tough, man. Today's NBA, it's like, what is I guess Luka. Luka, you'd have to, right? I mean, he's a guard.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So
yes.
I would say Luka, but like Cade's in that top. He's in the top of the order. You know what I mean? Again,
When you're naming your top 5 point guards, if Cade Cunningham's not on your list, you haven't watched
high.
Detroit basketball yet.
You're just high. There's no stay off the weed. It's Stephen A. Smith. That's where we're at right now. I'm actually getting a little surprise actually right here. Let me see this. All right. I'm adding something to the show that I think is going to be badass. All right. I just thought of it mid-show, and it just hit me. It was like an epiphany, and I'm going to add it in, make sure we have it. But let me get this. But, yeah, you can give out your predictions here, Caleb. What do you think is going to happen in the series?
Look, a lot of the talk has been, and shout out to our guy Chris Platty because he made a really good point. The Pistons are playing with house money right now, and the Knicks have a lot to play for. I mean, if the Knicks don't get it done this year, Tibbs probably loses his job. Oh my God, you just traded all this for Karl Anthony Towns. It didn't work. That could either send them spiraling or have them play better basketball. And in my opinion, I think it's going to be a competitive series, but I think all the pressure is going to get to the Knicks a little bit. And the Pistons playing with house money, I think that helps them a lot. And the conversation about physicality this whole series, that's a real thing. You hear even Knicks media, people that cover the Knicks saying, yeah, this team's just soft. And the Pistons will dominate a team like that. If you don't come to play, if you don't want to come physical, the Pistons will beat you. They don't care who you are. So I got Pistons in 6 in this series. I think the Pistons get it done at LCA. I think they might drop one at Madison Square Garden or 1 or 2 at Madison Square Garden, but I'm taking Pistons in 6 in this series, Jeff.
Yeah, I like the 6. I have them in 7. I have the Pistons in 7. I think it's going to be one of those long series where it's going to come down to maybe game 7, Cade stealing a game at home, or excuse me, on the road. So I think it'll be that type of series. But 6, I wouldn't be shocked by either. I mean, maybe they win it in the at home. They just close it out there. You go up 3-2, you finish at home. So I think we all agree. I think most people would say 6 or 7. I haven't heard even national people picking the Knicks. I saw on ESPN like all these analysts picking the Knicks, but they even had it in like 6. I think one person had it in 5. It's like, do you watch the Pistons at all, or are you just banking?
It's going to be a competitive series, no matter what.
I mean, look at the regular season, and this is the thing about Tibbs, man. Like Tibbs plays his guys a lot.
Yeah,
and that's the problem with that is it's more old school. But when you get to the postseason, these guys are gassed. These guys are absolutely gassed, especially late in the season. So they rested a couple guys, but still, I think for the Knicks, to your point, a lot of pressure on the Knicks, not a lot of pressure on the Pistons. It's hard to really like game plan for the Pistons because you don't have a large sample size. You just have the matchups you faced them this year, but it's 1 year with JB. You can look back and kind of know what you're getting in JB Bickers, or excuse me, in Thibodeau. Like Thibodeau coach teams. You kind of know the identity there. Yeah. Same with JB a little bit, but this team's so new. I mean, there's like, you got all these guys playing. Asar missed most of the season. He comes back. Cade, of course, you kind of know what you're getting out of some of the vets you do, but they're kind of a wild card team. It's like hard to, you know what I mean? I think they're going to surprise them for sure. And Brunson, like Steven says, did y'all forget about Brunson? Brunson is definitely an X factor. I mean, the dude's
he's
bucket.
A killer.
Yeah, he's an absolute bucket. I just think the Pistons have bodies to throw at him, especially on the wing. You could throw a Sar at him if you wanted to. I mean, you can kind of mix it up there. And Jalen Brunson's going to be like the X factor because besides him, I mean, maybe you look at if Mike Hell's hitting threes or OG maybe a little bit. Both those guys defensively are really good, but in terms of like closing games, man, Brunson's going to be the guy. I mean, who do you think in the tied game in the fourth quarter, we're all going to be sitting there on the stream going, oh, here's Brunson,
Yeah, Brunson has the bat. And I want to talk about this, Jeff. I mean, you look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers in the postseason. So in the regular season, I don't want to discredit Cat because he is probably the second best offensive big man in the league. In the regular season, his career, he's a 23-point scorer in the regular season. In the playoffs, that dips to 19. So I'm curious to see what kind of Karl Anthony Towns we're going to see in this series, because that's their number 2 option. I see Steven again in the chat says, who's your number 2? We have 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. That's what makes this Detroit Pistons team so special, is that one night you might see Tim Hardaway Jr. putting up 20, and then another night it's Schroeder coming off the bench getting 17, 18. Malik Beasley going for 30 after hitting 7 threes. Like, that's what I think makes the Pistons so dangerous.
You know what I think their benefit is, too? The matchup advantage is the bench unit. Pistons bench unit comes in.
Yeah.
They have a solid, especially with Schroeder now. Like, the Knicks bench, they're really top-heavy, man. Really top-heavy.
I was going to ask you this because I heard Booner ask Eric this yesterday. It's going to be tough to cut someone out of this Pistons rotation. Okay, it's an easy answer. It's Fontecchio, right? I think that's a pretty easy answer.
Yeah,
but
easiest answer in the history.
I don't see him getting much ticket in this playoff series, if any. But how do you think he kind of approaches this? Does he take minutes away? Does he take a ton of minutes away from Ron? Do minutes go away from Asar? Or do you think it's all kind of depending on the foul trouble and how the trend of the game is going?
Well, foul trouble and trend of game, it's always going to factor in. But I think if we're just discussing pregame, you take away Fontecchio's minutes. You're playing Cade 40. I mean, you're playing the dude every minute of the game if you possibly can. You want to play Duren as much as you can. You want to play. I think Tobias should get a crap ton of minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, especially his experience. You want to play him a ton. I think Malik Beasley is going to get uptick of minutes. He's going to play a shit ton today. You know, I think the player they knock out a little bit, I think it's going to be Ron Holland. I just think, and I love Ron, I just think it comes down to a simple factor of like offensively inconsistent, and he's a rookie. So it's like you don't really know what he's going to look like on the stage. I know what he's going to do defensively. That's why I think he'll play. But I don't think, I know Ron is probably the guy you're looking at like, all right, you know, even though Asar is still a player you're looking at, you know, it's his first play. It's a lot of players' first playoff series, but at least Asar's already played. You know, he's a little more seasoned.
Yeah.
You know, I think Ron's probably that guy you'd look at and be like, okay, you know, especially if he's not playing well, you know, he's getting a little, you know, the moment's a little too big for him, which is okay.
Yeah.
You might knock his minutes. That's probably, but then again, you love him defensively. So it's like, I just don't know who else you're cutting minutes for. You know what I'm saying? Besides Fontecchio, and you want to play the vets, and you want to play some of these core players that you really love. It'd have to be, I mean, Ron Holland would probably be the guy.
Yeah, that's my guess too. But even if Ron only plays 10, 11 minutes this game, it's going to be 10, 11 minutes of winning basketball. That's just the basketball Ron plays. He might not put up, 15 points and 7 rebounds and 4 assists, but he's gonna get to a couple loose balls. He's gonna tip passes. He's gonna dive on the floor. Off. Yeah, that I mean, and we talk about Tibbs really not using his bench that much. When Karl Anthony Towns is on minute number 38, and you throw Ron Holland in there to go check him.
Right.
Or Brunson, when he's on minute 39, 40, and you throw Ron Holland, who's only played 4 minutes in that game, who's an Energizer bunny, and you put him on him, things can happen.
Yep.
Things can happen. He makes things happen.
Yeah, he does. He really does. And I think what you said about Ron Holland's fair. I think defensively, he is an asset defensively. Especially, what Asar is going to be able to do. Speaking of that, man, I'm excited for. Steals, blocks, man, racks up stocks like it's nothing. So tonight they're going to have to depend on him because, Duren's another one. Duren and Stu, throwing them at Karl Anthony Towns, and I ain't worried about them. Isaiah Stewart's been one of the best post defenders this year. So I'm happy. I'm excited to see what he looks like. I know you just got to watch getting tossed out of games, but I'm not too worried about it. And then Duren, obviously, for different reasons. Rebounding. It's going to be a battle, man, on the glass. This is a team with the Knicks who love, they're going to battle you, especially Josh Hart. They have him who he can get you 8, 9, 10, 11 rebounds. He's had career highs much higher than that. So I think the battle on the glass, turnovers, foul trouble, comes down to players making plays in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be Brunson versus Cade, man. That's really that's what it's going to come down to. Coach Walk says Stewart will play a lot. He's the rim protector. Steven says, y'all are really hopeful if you think the Pistons are going to have a chance. Well, we found the Knicks fan. Steven, appreciate you for tuning in, Steven. He said score is going to be 128-95 Knicks. That is insane, Steven. And you know that.
I love it. I mean, come on, Steven. Steven, what are we talking about right now?
Steven, here's the thing. You're going to learn, Steven, when you watch that game 3 in Detroit.
I mean, I love
that.
I love it.
You're going to hear that, Steven. You're going to go, what the fuck is this? And it's going to shake you. So
they got to bring that back. They got to bring that back. I was listening to a podcast with D Wade on it, and he said when they did it, when they went to the Palace. Yeah, dude. He was like, dude, that shit was fucking crazy. He's like, it was insane. They need to do that at LCA.
Yeah, no, when he did the dude, I wish I was in LCA for Game 3 just to see the intros.
Yeah, dude. How could the NFL do that to us? Or I guess how can the NBA do that to us?
No, it's ridiculous.
On the same day as the draft, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, there's no denying. I mean, how iconic those moments are. I wish I was there. I really do. But again, we got a draft to cover. So
yeah,
it is.
Gotta love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Which I am fired up about it. I am. Let me see here. All right. The game should be starting soon. Get ready for it, man. It's it.
I think we're in crunch time here in the Nuggets game. Good game. This could be a good series.
Yeah, this is going to be.
I mean, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. The scorebook's not out right now. I think it might be a tie ball game. Or the Clippers are up 3 or something. That's going to be a good series, too. Lakers, T-Wolves.
I mean, Coach Locke. Steven wears his mom's panties. I mean, it's like that's Steven's prerogative. If he does that, good on him. And he says, y'all love visualizing me in sexual ways. Well, Steven, tune in. Feel free, man. Hang out. It's going to be a battle. I welcome all Knicks fans. I mean, I've been consistent with this. I love all fans in the chat because I'm here for the smoke. I'm here.
I love it.
I really am. The legend, George Blaha. Look at this man, dude.
Dude, that picture's incredibly cold.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He's that guy.
Yeah, he is. He is. Oh, shit.
And, well, we can't listen to it, but the Pistons got the A team cover. They got Mike Breen, the GOAT, in my opinion, in basketball. Love Mike Breen.
Yeah, he's
Doris Burke, Kenny the Jet, and who else they got? Who else on that team? Not Reggie Miller.
Van Gundy?
Dude, and you know what? I love me some Stan. But, dude,
I want him
to the games. It's like, geez, dude, you got to calm down, Stan.
I like Reggie Miller, too.
So do I.
Reggie's
Game's still a little bit different.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Man, Caleb, this is crazy, bro. 365. 365 days ago. We were like, fuck. 14 wins, huh? This
team's not good.
This stuff team stinks. You know what I mean? And we're both Pistons fans, like big time Pistons. We love basketball. Sucks ass. Year later, you triple the win total. I love watching ball in April, especially when I get to whip out the red, the white, and the blue. Come on, let's fucking go. Let's roll, baby.
Hey, Steven, I ordered you one of these. It's coming in the mail. Go check your mailbox.
No, did he? Yeah, that's it. That's incredible.
It's go time now.
Yeah.
It's go time now.
I got the bobbleheads ready. The bobbleheads are dialed in.
Is the game? Are you watching on? Is the game about to start? Or are they going to wait till this Nuggets game's over?
Probably wait till the Nuggets game's over. I would assume, right? Is that? I mean,
I hope.
I don't have the prior game on. I'm watching on FanDuel TV. So I Sling Pizza says you watch on ESPN. This game's great. I'm not. Damn, I missed it.
I'm watching. Yeah, it's a good game. It's going to be a really good series, man. It's going to be a really good series, and I'm curious to see what happens with because I've had a couple Nuggets like accounts come up on my TikTok. Man, they are not a fan of Jamal Murray, and I don't know why. So I'm curious to see if they because he doesn't stay healthy during the regular season, but dude, in the playoffs, he said some big shots for this team.
He's so clutch, man.
So I'm curious to see if the Nuggets lose this series, kind of what happens to this team.
Yeah, you see Aaron Gordon show up like he got his ass beat.
Dude, what was that?
I don't know.
By 100 Bs.
I don't know. They're like, it's like, yeah, like getting elbowed's one thing, but you look like you got beat up in a parking lot. Like that doesn't look like you got elbowed, bro. Looks like a UFC fighter. Like you look like Michael Chandler last weekend. That's brutal. Hey, Dennis G's right, man. Hit the fucking like button. All right. I don't know what you guys are doing out here. Hit the like button. Come on.
Oh man. It was like I won't say it was the same.
Sorry, Caleb. I'm gonna hit that 5-6 times.
No, it's the noise from the gods.
Yeah.
This is a little different than like watching like a Lions playoff game because if you lose game 1, you have 7 more chances. But I think the excitement is more there for me this year, just because what this team accomplished this year and like these hype videos the Pistons are posting and all the lowlights from last year. I mean, guys, we're talking about right now what we're about to witness and what we witnessed in the regular season this year. This is one of the stats back it up. You have the 6th biggest win improvement from year to year in the NBA of all time. This is one of the biggest turnarounds we've seen in sports. In sports, not just basketball. This is good shit right here.
Yeah.
This is good shit. This is 30 for 30 type stuff. We're about to watch.
Make a movie on it. You hear that, Steven? Make a movie on it.
We're making a movie about this.
Sell it to Netflix. Sell it.
Phil says, should football go to a 3-game series and drop the wild card?
No. Two reasons why. One, football is too violent of a sport. But 2, what makes the NFL so special is it's one game. Yeah. That's what makes it so special, even though it is a violent sport. But Phil, you got to understand. I mean, you get it too. You love the NFL, Phil. If you're watching playoff games, the reason why you're on the edge of your seat and the reason why it's the best postseason is because it's like anything could happen. It's one game. If they go to 3, again, number one, NFLPA would be like, fuck no. But the reality is like, it's like you lose the game, like the Lions lost the Commanders. Oh, we'll get them game 2. It's like, no, it takes the magnitude out of the game. You know, that's what makes it so awesome. That's why I battle with it because as a fan, I love the NFL. I love the idea, but it's just you can't do it like that in these sports because, you know, I don't know. It's just how basketball's always been, I guess. It's just like tradition. Like you got to go. I mean, that changed it. Back in the day, it used to be 5? Like long time ago. 7 games is just like a perfect, like hearing game 7 as an NBA fan is one of the best things ever.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
first round of the NBA should be one and done, in my opinion. I think it should be 5 games, round 1. That's just me. But I love the 7-game series, man. Like you were just saying, there's nothing better in basketball than a game 7.
That's the thing. I'm more like Lukas. We give a lot of shit for because he's always that guy that like doesn't want to change tradition. That's where I'm like, I get like that sometimes too. Like like that. It's like one and done or 5 games. It's like, I mean, I wouldn't hate 5 necessarily, I guess.
But it gives
to
your point. There's nothing. Yeah, there's
a chance.
Nothing better. There's nothing better than a game 7, dude. There's nothing better.
Like LeBron went to game 7 against the Pacers in round 1, like years ago when he was on the Cavs. Yeah. And he hit a nasty shot or he scored a bunch of the 4. But like those moments were like, are the Pacers going to upset the Cavs? I just love the idea of I like the 7, man. I don't know. And if you drop one early, I guess 7 games, you're like more like, okay, we can do it. And it's more money for the NBA. You got to think of that too. More games they could sell, more, they can cover. It's just, I don't know. It's like, if you're cutting off games, more tickets.
Hey, that's where superstars are made is game sevens. You can't get rid of that.
Yeah, it's
Can't
like
just get rid of that.
superstars are made in game 4, or game 5. It's like, no, you're not doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch any of if the chat saw any of it, or if you did, Jeff. That Pacers Bucks series might be a little uncompetitive. I mean, the Pacers blew him out game 1. Giannis did everything he could, 36 points.
That Bucks team is
the
not
Pacers.
Good. It's not a good team.
Dude, and it's like, but okay, what is the conversation we're having about the Bucks if Lillard is healthy? Are we having similar conversations where this team just doesn't have enough?
I just think they're poorly constructed. I think they're poorly constructed. I think they're really top heavy. And I think the other part is that Doc Rivers thing, man. I'm just not a big fan of Doc. I'm just not. Yeah. I just think it's a weird team. Like, if they had Lillard healthy, what do you think? Maybe they lose like round 2. Maybe I don't know if I would look at them as like an Eastern Conference Finals team. I mean, I guess the East, I guess it is more. But even if they face the Pacers, I think the Pacers they'd be close, man. Even with Dame,
I hate the Pacers, but that's a good basketball team.
Yeah, they're so deep, And like Sling Pizza said, they have no identity. I think that's probably the biggest point. It's just Giannis and Dame go get buckets. What happened?
See Kuzma, 21 minutes. And correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. I'm going to look it up in a second.
Yeah, like Kuzma. Like
21 minutes, 0 points. I know. I think he dropped donuts across.
So he basically did cardio today.
I think he Tony Snelled today. Let's check.
Could have went to Planet Fitness and just ran on the treadmill, but he chose to play in an NBA game. That's the reality. And that was their. I mean, okay, Dennis G. Dennis G says my girlfriend's really top heavy.
Dennis G. Yeah, he went 0 points, 22 minutes, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists.
Sorry,
nice.
That was for Dennis G. Yeah, that's insane.
Minus 24, plus
that's
minus.
Insane. Shout out Spencer, by the way.
We need Will Bynum. Come on,
Spencer got me right, dude. Go, hey, love Spencer. He's the goat, and he's right about Will Bynum.
Dude, 29 seconds left. Oh, Westbrook's wide open for a 3. Oh, and he canned it. What a shot. What a shot. Dude, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff. Because, they didn't give, a legit answer. Holy, what a shot by Westbrook. But
he gets way too much shit, too, man.
He does. He's a winning basketball player. But correct me if I'm wrong, because I heard a couple different things. I don't think there might be a firm answer that came out about it. Was Mike Malone fired because he didn't play his young guys over guys like Russell Westbrook? Is that true?
I think it was reported that was as discussed. What I think happened is when the GM got fired, I know for a fact, man, or when Malone got fired, either one. You know how they get reporters start reaching out to him. One of them definitely talked and said that shit. So one of them definitely said I think a reason was this, or maybe the GM said it, or well, the reason he got fired is because he was playing Westbrook over the, what I mean. So I think there's truth to it. I don't think that's the only reason. Crazy. But I think that's definitely a reason they're playing Westbrook. But it's dude, I mean,
he's been playing really good for this team.
I mean,
what you expect out of 37-year-old Russell Westbrook, you're getting more than that out of him right now. He's playing winning basketball. I mean, that was a huge shot he just hit.
Even at his age, he's not a terrible defender. He's not terrible.
Yeah. Well, he's on the floor right now. They have their defensive lineup in right now.
And he's in it.
Jamal Murray not on the floor. See if we get a Harden ISO here.
Oh, look at this comment. Christian Braun. Christian Braun is so underrated. Really good piece of the Nuggets.
He is.
Ball.
He's the one checking Harden right now, and Harden just took him to the hoop.
I like Christian Braun.
Tie ball game. 18 seconds left. I mean, Harden just took. I mean, I'm a Christian Braun guy.
No, Harden. Yeah, he's one.
Harden just took him to the hoop.
His signature floater.
Yeah, right over Jokic. Dude, Harden's a player too. It's I feel like he gets a little bit disrespected nowadays.
No, one of the greatest scorers of at least from the since post 2000. One of the greatest scorers.
Yeah.
Like
what was it? 15, 16, where he was 35 a game.
There was a stretch in basketball where that dude was on. He's still at points in his career now. He's a little older, but unguardable. I mean, there's nothing, and he would do the same shit every time, and you can't stop him. Go look him up. Top 5 threes of all time. Go see where Harden's at. He's
up there.
Yeah, he's higher than some of your favorite shooters. Okay, he's higher than Klay Thompson. I mean, he's high on that list, man.
I remember watching Rockets games and the defense against Harden. They'd have their hands behind their back, either that, because if he reached down on Harden, he's gonna go up for the shot, get 3 free throws, or they played behind him.
Yep.
So he couldn't get the step back. I mean, it was just you couldn't stop him.
Yeah, I mean, does he like going to the strip club throwing hundreds? He does.
Yeah, I mean,
he does. Does he hang out with little
bad.
baby and go party and then the next night play the Wizards? Yeah, he does.
Oh, Westbrook. No, what? Oh, that's bad. We're going to OT.
Harden, he's kind of built like a soccer mom too, but I just love him though. You know what I mean?
They're going to OT. That was a bad possession by the Nuggets. Could have used a good veteran coach there to draw a play up, I think.
Yeah, it's like you just had an offensive guy. Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, how is that? What was the
Johnny
plan
Kane, dude. Way to get me just fired up, Johnny Kane. Come on, baby.
What's Kawhi's numbers look like this game?
Talk about a fall off, man. Like fall off from what people were saying about Kawhi Leonard. Better than LeBron, better than KD, best player in the world. He hit one of the craziest shots of all time in the playoffs. Led Toronto.
There was a point I think you could have said he was the best player in the world.
Yeah, but then now, look, the dude will have 30 and no one notices. It's like no one even talks about it. It's like Kawhi played well today. It's like okay, cool.
He's got 28 for 14 shooting.
No
Caleb,
one knows.
shout out. Sweet name, by the way. Is this Pistons game going to be delayed? Probably.
Yeah, they're still warming up right now. Jalen Duren looks like someone just punched him in the face. He is fired up. He is fired up right now. Oh. Let's roll.
Is it starting?
They're announcing the starting lineups.
Uh-oh.
They're not announcing, they're showing off the starting lineups. They haven't announced. They're not announcing them yet, but they're just showing off the starting lineups for each team. Lights are on. It looks like it's starting. Yep.
Damn.
Tibbs.
All right. Let's see if this will be on like ESPN2 or something. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Did Cade just get fed a fruit? Nobody just see that?
Damn, the lights just look brighter, dude. This is sick.
Caleb,
come on.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should turn it down a little bit. Come on, you Knicks.
All right, I got it on my phone.
Stephen A. Smith, we're on your ass. We're on your ass, Stephen A. Here we go. Like Karl Anthony Towns. That boy already sweating. Come on.
All right, let's go. Let's go get a dub now. Let's go get a dub. JB 7 for 15 in the playoffs. All right, THJ coming out firing. Cade on McKell to start the game. Asar on Brunson. I love it.
Oh, you're a little in front of me. Oh, no, I think I'm where you're at now.
Rebound by Tobias.
Nope. You're in front of me. Come on, FanDuel, get your shit together.
I'm on FanDuel too, but when it gets on YouTube TV, I could go back, so we're at the same spot. Phil, is it on ESPN too? I mean, you're really behind.
I know.
I saw that.
FanDuel,
No,
get
you're
your
good.
shit
You're good.
together. I'm refreshing it.
It is on ESPN too.
Asar's dribbling for his first free throw. I mean, this is ridiculous.
You're good. I'll set mine a little back. All right, where are you at right now?
Asar, dribble, second rebound, or second free throw. He shoots, misses. Rebound by OG. That's where I'm at.
Does McKell have the ball now? Now Brunson?
No, it's showing Tibbs' bald head. Now Brunson comes up, gets the that sucks. Hart.
What was that? Offensive or on the floor?
Yep, on the floor.
It's tough.
I love Asar on Jalen Brunson, though. And he just took an open three and banged it. Okay. Awesome.
They're getting Asar involved early. Hey, there we go. You're going to love that, Jeff. You're going to love that.
That's baby food. Hey! There you go. Jalen Brunson is a little person.
Good D. What a pass.
I mean, you got to abuse him in the post.
I mean, can this Nuggets game just be over now?
Got to hold on to that.
Foul on Asar. Are you there yet?
Yep. I just saw it.
Wait, is this? I've seen this a couple possessions. Is Tobias on Cat?
Yes.
How do you feel about that? With Duran on Hart.
They're probably looking at it from like a box out, like you're boxing out perspective, I guess. Yeah. You know what I mean? See, Asar, I 2 on Asar now. We're getting a little. You got to take him out. You got to take him out.
He's involved early though.
Yeah, which like I like the bucket. Malik Beasley, come on, baby. Hey, Malik's a dog.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
OG
All right.
Anunoby just
All right.
that thing didn't even touch the rim.
Gets another bucket.
No, Anunoby's a bucket.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, they're just shook. They're honestly just shook.
Good timeout.
Yeah,
Good timeout.
it's because they have PJ Tucker.
He's the difference maker. He's the
He's-
X factor in the whole
He's on the
series.
sideline talking to the boys. I mean,
What do you think the odds that PJ Tucker and Isaiah Stewart get in a real fist fight during the series? Because that'd be awesome.
I think if you're down 3-1, have Isaiah go over there and just smack him.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Just for entertainment value. I mean, if they're already losing.
Make your presence felt.
Yeah, have Mike Valenti talk about that. You know what I mean? See what he thinks about that. Yeah, it's a rough start. I mean, OG, out of all the people getting just isolation buckets, I would not be. He's working, right?
But that's something. If you're the Knicks, I don't know how much you could rely on that. So
Yeah, is that sustainable? Probably not.
yeah, this is where Cade's going to start to get going. I think. Let Asar get his a little bit. THJ puts up a 3.
Yeah, I agree. Put the ball in Cade's hands, man. Put the ball in Cade's hands. Let's not make this too difficult.
Harden just hit a 3. It's a 1-point game.
I think Cade, the type of player Cade is, he reminds me a lot of there's other players, really great players that do this, like Luka, LeBron, and sometimes Luka the opposite, but guys get their teammates involved early, and then they they're like, I'll get mine when I get mine. You're gonna need those guys late in the game. But sometimes, man, you just gotta be like, fuck it. I'm gonna get going. And then you boys, when it's time for you guys to hit shots, you just gotta be able to do it. Like right now, like if I'm Cade or if I'm JB, I'm looking at Cade, I'm be like, just go get a bucket. I mean, let's draw something up for you. Let's make this easy. Get you in a favorable matchup.
And what I think what makes Cade so special too is like when he gets his teammates involved, like you said earlier in the game, it happens almost like naturally. Like he's not forcing it. Like he's not telling himself, right, for the first 3 minutes, I'm going to get him a couple shots, him a couple shots. It's just that's the way the flow of the game is going. And then it turns out basically every game he has to tell himself, right, I'm that guy.
Yeah, sometimes you just got exactly. Just be like, we're in the playoffs, we're in, MSG. I got to get a 30-40 ball to win this.
Yeah.
So let me go get that. Let me go clock in early.
That's the goat right there.
Yeah, no.
Every time he speaks, I listen.
I mean, this guy would drink his bathwater. I mean, this is
well, I mean, come on. That's the guy. That's Cade Cunningham.
He's a dog, man. I love Cade. He's still like a JB. JB's like, dude, take this game over right now.
Yep.
I want you to have 48 shot attempts when the game's over. Okay.
I
That's
could
what
see
I
it
want.
being this whole series. I could see him averaging 32, 33 shots.
Yeah.
And I would love every single shot.
Karl Anthony Towns is flopping ass, bro. Look at him.
Oh, they like this matchup. Cade versus.
There's Josh Hart with the rebound. Dime. I mean, it's just.
They're playing good ball right now. It's fine. It's early. It's a game of runs.
Hey, the game of
It's
runs.
a game of runs.
It's a foul. Get out of here, Josh Hart.
What's the clock at right now for you?
$8:10, $8:09, $8:08, $8:07, $8:05, $8:04, $8:03. Where are you at?
I was at 7:55. Now I'm at 8 right now.
I'm at 7:56. It's frozen.
I wonder how they're going to approach that Hart versus Duran matchup.
He's baby food, so
Oh, sure.
body him like that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there he goes! There he goes! Oh,
Damn.
Caleb. Are we
Hey.
really going to let Karl Anthony Towns get? You know what I mean?
No. And you know what? I'm holding. I mean,
Tobias
Steven,
might have
if
had
you're
that
still in
mid-range.
here-
He might have had that mid-range look.
Yeah.
Honestly, if he would have, he. Malik.
Let's go. Come on.
Bang!
I mean, that's one ugly.
Ball.
And chat, let me say this. We're going to do a lot of laughing at Mikal Bridges' jumper this series because, man, that thing is ugly. Does he knock him down sometimes? Yeah. Is he a good shooter? Yeah. But, man, that thing is – I don't know what shooting coach he's got. Anakin, I don't know what's going on here. They need to end this game now.
Yeah,
They need to
Duran's
end it now.
the stupidest thing of all time. Yeah, Duran just did the stupidest thing of all time. That's tough. That's tough. That's
All right,
giving up
Stu
a
time.
possession. Yeah, that's
Stu
there you
time.
go. Let's go, Stu. Let's go, Beef Stu.
There you go. Run the floor, Cade. Run the floor.
Who's that?
There you go, Tobias. There you go. There you go.
Tobias needs that's automatic, bro.
There-
The elbows. Tobias Harris is automatic from the elbows, man. This guy.
No call on Brunson. I like it. Wow, they're putting Cade. Wow. All right. Good play by Bees. Good
It's
play.
funny when Brunson, like a couple minutes into the game, his face turns completely red.
I think I might be way
I-
ahead of you now.
I love
'Cause now
Malik.
I'm on YouTube TV. Good D. Good D. It's a good shot. It's a tough shot, man.
Hey, Michael Strahan's right there.
Where? Where?
Bro, look at him. You can see that gap from a mile away. Look at that man.
Good pass. Knock it down. Let's go, baby. Come on. We're right back in it. Come
They
on.
got to keep battling. They got to keep battling.
Let's go, Malik. Dog, dude, I can't fucking do this for a 7-game series. I can't watch Jalen. No, I can't fucking do this. I can't do this. I can't watch Jalen Brunson do this for 7 games. I can't watch him do that. My bad, Chad. I will turn this. I'll rewind my thing if I'm super far ahead. That's on me. Jeff, tell me exactly where you are right now. Sweet, man.
He's going to shoot free throws.
Okay.
He's dribbling for the first one. Where are you at?
I'm going to that spot right now.
He just took the first free throw. Bang. I'm at 5:16. Is everyone else at 5:16? There you go. Chat's with me. Pause at 5:16.
Are they showing Tibbs right now?
No.
What?
It's showing Brunson. He just took a breath, shooting the second free throw. Spin it, bounce, and shot the second free throw.
Okay, we're literally identical right now. We're good, chat. We're good.
There you go. I need an ally here.
And now they're showing Mitchell Robinson. Now they're not. Now it's Schroeder. There you go. Nice pass. I mean, that's a bunny, Stu. That's a bunny right there. You got to hit those.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Run the floor, Cade. Go.
Hey, just take it over, man. Go. Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
Get
No
to
call?
line.
No call?
That's bullshit. Good D. Good D. Oh.
Not much you can do there.
Yeah,
Not much you
I
can
think
do.
I think he banged knees with somebody. Damn.
What a move by Cade.
That's what Cade. Just go get after it, dude. You know what I mean? JB, the GOAT. Here we go. Oh. Yeah!
Like that shot, though. There it goes, Stu. There it
Pull
goes, Stu.
back. Oh, come on. Yes. There you go, Stu. Schroeder's in the game. Here we go.
Get Cade on a little off-ball motion. Get him the ball. Get him an open shot.
No, I like that.
Work OG.
I like throwing Schroeder in here just to settle everything. You know what I mean? Get Schroeder in here. I like that. I like that move. I like that move a lot.
I want to get Cade an open shot, though.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. They keep throwing him. He's just basically going right at OG or Michael, which is like probably.
Boys, come on now.
Oh, what a dive.
Oh, what a pass by Cade. Come on.
Watsy?
How are we, fellas? I was getting worried there for a second. I was listening to the game on my way over.
Yeah.
Little streak. JB, smart timeout. Tobias cooking.
What a steal!
Let's go! Let's go!
Dude, get a rebound!
You got to hustle.
Oh, steal! Go!
Let's go! Come on!
Go, dude!
Throw it down! Throw it down! Come on!
Come on!
You guys are ahead of me by like 3 seconds, and it's so entertaining.
Come on! Okay. They're battling right now. They're battling. This is the team. They had to wake up, Caleb. That's all.
It's a game of runs. We know this, Jeff.
That's a foul!
It's a foul. Thank you.
I gotta tilt my TV,
Jesus.
boys.
Call it. Hey, you guys got to think, though. In the chat, you're saying you guys were late. The stream's delayed.
Yes.
So, to be fair, even if we're at the same time, you know what I mean? You're going to hear this, what I'm saying now, 3 seconds, 4 seconds later. It's just how it is. Just heads up. I'm not, So you're going to see shit, we're probably going to react to stuff at the same time, but you're not going to see us react to it for a couple seconds.
I almost swallowed my Zen. We might have almost had a medical emergency.
Who just said that?
Me.
Yeah, JR, I didn't mean to make you sound stupid. I wasn't trying. I'm sorry, it kind of came off condescending. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Love you, JR. You're the GOAT. Malik says, so I'm talking to Jeff from the past. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. You are indeed. Where's this comment, dude? Hold on. BD Buster, bro, I'm talking my Big Rick on the road. Can y'all give me an update on the score? I'm talking my Big Rick on the road.
You wouldn't get it, man. You wouldn't understand. I got you, BD Buster.
You mean I'm taking my big dick on the road, or I'm talking my Big Rick on the road?
You wouldn't get it, man. You wouldn't get it. Me and BD Buster are on the same wavelength here. I get it. But Jeff, these guys, they're blitzing Cade Cunningham every possession. So when you were talking about these guys outside of Cade Cunningham, they're the role players that are going to have to get after it. It's that's big. Tobias is going to have to keep hitting these shots. Schroeder's got to get after it.
Hey, no, hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. That's not even close to what I read. I'm driving my big rig down the road. So a big dick confirmed is not what he was trying to say. BD Buster, I'm
just walk back?
What about Terrell?
What
about Terrell? What
did
about that?
Terrell? What did
Don't
Terrell
show it again. Don't show it again.
Oh,
No,
I
don't
couldn't get on to watch you the other night. I was
dude. Don't show. Take it off, dude. Take it off, dude.
Hey, he was getting reps in. Can't be mad. Can't be mad.
Terrell claps cheeks. That's not something we learned. We know that about Terrell, dude. All right. He's an absolute GOAT.
A machine.
I can't believe I just read that comment. I'm like, why would he take his big dick on the road? And it's Big Rig driving his big rig down the road. That's a tough look. It's a tough look. But BD Buster, it's 19-20. Pistons are down 1 right now.
Right now.
Let's fucking go, Terrell.
Hey, but BD Buster driving a big rig? Blue collar.
CDO.
Respect. Yeah, respect, man.
Money there.
I respect the hell out of truck drivers, man. Driving a big rig.
Klotzy, the chat wants to know what you're sipping on.
A beer. I would say probably my least favorite type of beer. There was slim pickings. A Bud Light today. A Bud Light.
Sure.
You trying to?
I don't know, man. Bud Light is just not my thing. It just tastes like water.
Yeah, I'm not a big Bud Light guy either.
No free ads.
Yeah, I like Miller Lite.
I'm a Corona, Modelo. Could drink some
drinking
Budweiser.
some Busch Lights on the course.
Latte.
Got that thing down, Malik. Come on. Hey, that's all day. That's all series. It's going
to be a long series. Strap in. It's going to be long. Okay? He's going to be knocking those down for 7 games.
Can I say this about a basketball player too in chat? Let me know how you think about it. I don't use this word often because it's rude, but I hate Landry Shamet. I hate Landry Shamet. No,
I
Klotz.
couldn't stand him when he was on the Clippers.
I hate Landry Shamet.
All right, let's hear why.
I just don't like him. I hate him.
You don't like the look of him.
No. I hate him.
He gives me Austin Rivers vibes.
That was a bad flop by Jalen Brunson. But
Austin Rivers, one of the best high school mixtapes of all time. So,
Hey,
dude,
he did.
did nobody see Brunson just spin around Dennis Schroeder with an in and out move?
yeah, and then try to take a foul and didn't get one because this is playoff basketball. This isn't none of that weak shit.
How have they been? Just because,
he
like I
did
said,
get a
I was
foul.
driving for like the first probably like 8 minutes of the quarter. How have they been on fouls? I know they said Asar picked up 2, but I couldn't see him.
Asar picked up 2. Duran got a dumb one.
Yeah, Sarr got an offensive foul, and then he pressed Jalen Brunson and got a defensive foul.
Was his 3 points? Was it an and one? I'm assuming.
No, it was 3 free throws. Or no. It was a bucket and a free throw.
And then he missed a free throw and made one. I mean, Tobias Harris.
We're gonna start having conversations about Tobias Harris.
Come on now. Yeah, you guys are. Because especially that was the thing last year why a lot of people were so against him. The signing is he was so bad in the playoffs that they just thought he was cooked at this point. Me included.
But it was a moment in his career. You know, he was raw, but it's not the whole Tobias Harris.
Yeah, I thought what Eric said too last night when he came on the show was pretty spot on. Where it's like, okay, you're getting signed to a max contract in Philadelphia compared to a lot of money in Detroit, but you're not the guy. Not a lot of pressure.
Bro, Tobias is cooking.
Double corner. OG just splashed a 3. They're up by 1. Let's end the quarter good here. End the quarter with the lead.
Ron!
Don't lie.
How do you feel about that shot?
I hate it. I hate it.
It's a bad shot.
I love
hate
Ron
it.
Holland though.
All right, go get a 2 for 1 here. Go get a 2 for 1.
That's not a Ron Holland shot.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, Ron Holland, love watching him.
There you go. Good rebound. Let's go, Ron. Let's go, Ron.
That's what I like about Ron.
Now get out.
Get out of each other's way. It won.
That's goaltending. That's goaltending.
Come on now, boys.
God.
Boys, I will say, when the Pistons win this series, one of the hardest edits I've ever made will drop.
Oh,
I was like cooking
I'm
it.
asking
And I was
for a
like,
Pistons had it.
I was like, do I drop it now? Because it wasn't like all the way done. I was like, I could force it and drop
Is
it
it done?
before. No, it's not. I was like, it could be, but I was like, Pistons win, we drop it.
But then you're risking. What if they don't win? Does it never come out?
Hefe. They're winning this series, my friend. Maybe we drop it Thursday.
I would say,
Wanna
yeah.
give
If
it
they win,
LCA?
yeah. Drop it early. I would love to watch, dude. Oh.
I mean, you got to make those, man. They're
Yeah,
called free
you got to
throws.
make those. Especially Schroeder. He always does.
Yeah.
That's a. Yep, they love this matchup. Same shot as before. Step back mid. Bang. They love that. In that situation, you stay home. You can't switch. You just stay home on that.
Fucking great first quarter, though. Wait, the Pistons needed to respond, and they did. Took the lead for a little bit. Can't be too mad at it.
No, I'm really impressed from what I saw from the first quarter of basketball there.
Gotta be.
Really impressed.
Try to find my mouse, boys.
Oh, think the Knicks have worked their bench a little more than I thought they were going to.
I mean, you'd think that Thibodeau, being his coach for as long as he has, can assess the situation, see that Detroit's probably one of the more physical teams in basketball and can match, if not overtake, the Knicks' physicality. So maybe early on in this series, he's not running the ground in as much. But I bet like in the second half, very minimal subs if it's a close game.
Yeah, well, I mean, Josh Hart already has 2 fouls. So he's only played 4 minutes. That's why Shamet, who stinks, by the way, has played 8 minutes. But, I mean, Brunson played the whole first quarter. OG played the whole first quarter. I mean, Jeff, that's what we talked about before the show. It's the foul trouble with Duren and Asar. It's tough.
Yeah, no,
it can't happen.
That was the problem I was worried about with, especially Asar, because he was going to be guard. They were going to throw him at Brunson.
Yeah.
But Duren's another one, man. It's just like the unnecessary fouls. Like he got like an offensive foul. It's like, what? It was an off the ball. He just pushed. So I forgot who it was. Brunson in the back. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you got to watch. You got to be smart. You're on the road.
Mr. Thomas, it's all square at 27 after 12.
Yeah, I would add the scoreboard, but we're not updating that every 5 seconds. So that's,
such a hassle.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to manually enter that every 5 seconds. It's a little tricky when we're watching the game. So,
What if there is? Gotta be some way to be able to do it. Figure it out.
what we could do, could share my screen on ESPN.com and pop it up every little bit.
Yeah. Be smart.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is
even
that
stream
fair?
the game for a little bit. Yeah. Put the broadcast on for a little bit too.
Can I listen to the broadcast on here?
Probably not. I bet even if you did like 97.1's broadcast, you get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if it's playoffs.
Like, if I like, that's, I mean, we could pop that up. I'll just do stuff like
Yeah,
that.
let's keep that up every now and then.
What is Johnny Kane talking about Fontecchio for?
Elite role player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely took a little bit of a dive this year, I'd say.
I'm not doing this shit all series with campaign. I'm not doing it,
What?
man. Campaign. I can't.
Yeah, he had one series for the Suns, or one playoff run, I should say, where he's nice.
Let's go. Back and forth. Back and forth.
Come on, Tim.
Dude, what? What's the foul?
Yeah, that was just fucking soft. They replay it.
What's the
Caleb,
foul?
I know you're in front of me by a little bit.
There's a foul on Duren. That was backdoor. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Sham it.
Cook him, Schroeder. Cook him.
Yeah!
There we go. There we go. Getting foul calls.
Tobias
foul
Harris is playing well today.
Take us home. Take us home, Tobias.
No, he's playing well today. He's one of the only guys you're depending on right now, just to make something happen. Literally, just make something happen, and he's doing that.
Imagine having Ivy right now too.
Oh, dude.
Automatic.
He's exactly what this team needs.
No, he is. Perfect fit, man. Perfect.
There we go. Let's go.
Dude,
now
he's
go get a stop.
automatic
Go
from
get a
the free
stop.
throw line.
Good steal. Good steal. Get active on defense, Schroeder. Let's go.
Go! Tobias Harris! Hard away! Oh, get that we got to get that rebound. There you go.
I'm not doing this with campaign. There we go. Good rebound.
Duran battling down there.
Throw him an oop here. Schroeder's calling ISO on Shamit. Let's go, Duran. Come on.
Duran. BD Buster says, was there an update on Ivy that I missed? No, he's ramping up his physical stuff. He's doing like resistance training. He could be there for the second round, but he's not going to play this round. If they win, he might. He still has some time though. Yeah, that looked way too easy, man. Way too easy.
Karl Anthony Towns is so goofy.
Shooter!
Oh, let's go. Was that a foul? I don't know. Replay that.
that. I don't know about that one.
You can. I think you replay it if it's close because you can't have 3 on Duran here. If it's close, you replay it.
That's clean.
I think that's clean, boys. I think that's clean. They're replaying it.
That's the Duran we didn't see a lot of last year. Like, he didn't make those plays consistently. With JB, he's
JB
going out
brought it
blocking
out.
shots, dude. He can be a really good shot blocker.
What do you think his ceiling is, Hefe, if you had to comp it to another player, past or present? Caleb, you too, because he's interesting as a player.
I think if he develops a little more offensively, I think he can be a really good player. I think it's wild to say like, oh, he could be like a poor man's Dwight Howard or something. He ain't that dominant, and he's not that at that point. But can he be a like a 19, 20, and 11 guy or something? Like, I think if he really adds more offensively a little bit, I think he can. Like, if he just takes that, he doesn't have to be shooting threes and shit, but if he can also
expand like a jump shot a little bit more.
Yeah, just add a jump shot. I like Clint Capella. I don't like because I think he has more offensive upside than Clint Capella.
I think he's more athletic.
And more athletic.
He just needs to figure out how to use his athleticism. He's kind of figured out a little bit on the offensive end. I mean, obviously, Cade helps a lot with the pick and roll, but if Duran can figure out how to use his athleticism, he's going to be a really good player. Again, I don't think he'll get to that dominant level like a Dwight Howard, but he's going to be a really good center. No, because Bam can stretch the floor a little bit.
Okay,
and I think Bam handles the ball a little bit better.
Yeah, Bam can play the
Duran
4.
does.
I mean, he can play the 4. He's playing the 4 actually right now. Duran ain't at that point, but he's a pretty underrated passer. Hey, Caleb, we noticed it this year. Yeah.
Yes.
He can pass. Okay. He can pass, block shots. I mean, it's just like it'd be awesome if one day you can just throw the ball to Duran and be like,
Go get a
Work.
bucket.
Yeah, like work
Yeah.
this man. You know what I mean? He's got crafty, some more craft in his post game. Maybe he's got like a jab step, taking mid-range jumpers. Like he used to do that he does it sometimes, but then he gets to that like 20 and 11, 12 guy.
Okay.
He's close. I like Duren a lot. He's just the fouls too, man. That's the thing that pisses me off about Duren sometimes. Just sometimes getting in foul trouble early. But other than that, I love the dude.
Just being like overly physical or what?
Yeah, well, even like the foul he got today wasn't. He was just being overly physical. I guess. I mean, the offensive foul was a little ridiculous.
But it's not. I like the physicality, but it's not effective a lot of the time.
Can
a
be,
lot
like,
of the time,
reckless.
it's just reckless. I mean, they
I
kind
wouldn't
of
go that far.
It's just that he doesn't, because there is a way to use physicality, as a effectively, and Duren struggles to do that sometimes. And Stu has the same problem, but again, they're young, so they're going to figure it out. And when they get that veteran badge on them in the NBA, they're going to get a better whistle. So I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, because dude, Duren he's so strong, he's so athletic, and when, like, you talk about his ceiling, when he puts it all together and figures out how to use all of it, I mean, he's going to be a really good player. Am I saying, do I think he could be an all-star? I don't know, but he's going to be a really good center for
Like
this
a
team.
great big to pair with Cade and Ivy going forward that can actually
Perfect.
score.
The perfect big to fit with them, because he's one of the best rollers in basketball on the pick and roll. He's one of the best
Let me
rollers.
ask Miles Turner.
Miles Turner stretches the floor. Miles Turner's
He's a great shooter.
And Duren rebounds just light years better than Miles Turner. Let's go knock that down, Cade, or an air ball. That's fine. No, Ron, just get back on defense. Yeah, doing that is not going to get you a call. Just go back on defense. Don't put your arms up. Go make a play. Make an impact play on defense now. Oh, come on, Cade.
He wants to get it to Cat. Go!
Might have to make a switch here pretty soon.
Yeah. This where you bring in Stu. Hey.
Yeah, but do you run Stu and Duren at the same time?
I don't know.
That's a travel on Ron. All right. Ron made a couple nice plays in that stretch. Just a couple things we saw in the regular season. Just a couple kind of mental things.
Yeah, Ron, remember what I say before the show, Caleb, with Ron Holland. It's like there's gonna be moments where you're like, this dude's it's a little too big for him. That's okay. It's okay. Like you got the travel, settling for that three.
And that's like a possession where you need a bucket, and
I'm with you.
That's frustrating, man. But I mean, dude, he's 19. Crazy. Just the fact that he's getting tick in a playoff series as a 19-year-old.
2 or 3 years, Ron Holland's going to be such.
He's going to be valuable in the playoffs, man. Ron
Yeah.
Holland. That's that dude. Him and a star together.
Somebody that he can already. It's not at a high rate, but he can shoot a little bit, can't he, Hefe? Ron?
No, he's kind of like a star. They can't bolt. They're probably shooting low 20% from three, mid 20s. If he can get his game to like a 32, 33 at the freaking minimum, like just be at least a threat. Because defensively, him and Asar next year, bro, in the playoffs is going to be fun. Those two
and
together.
Dude, give Fred Vincent a full offseason with those two.
Yeah, right. Just catch and shoot threes. Honestly.
Good D.
Tobias!
Let's go. Run the floor now. Run the floor.
Okay, this got to be you. Oh! I don't know.
Wait, so why is Campaign allowed to tug on his jersey?
No, if I'm Cade, you pull up there. I don't give a fuck, dude. You pull up there.
I think they love this foul on
He's
Cade.
gotta take
Dude,
that pull up three in transition, Cade. That he had him off balance and everything. Instead, you get a contested mid range from Malik Beasley. It's like, bro, that's tough. At least you'd live with the pull up jumper. That was a terrible shot.
I mean, they're hunting mismatches with OG.
All right, update on the score: 40-34. That is the score of the game. Yeah, Cade's got to take over the game, man. We need more.
He knows it.
We need more out of him, though. You know what I mean? And I mean, he's 1 for 6 right now. It's 2 points.
I'll take advantage of this. Go get a bucket.
Yeah, go get a bucket. Come on. Don't pass the ball, man.
There you go. There you go. There you go, Sar. Oh, they got a 3 on that.
Yeah, no, that was Tobias Harris, man.
Don't. See, I like you're forcing yourself to have to double cat. Did that count? Go get yours, Cade. Go get yours. There you go. That's how he gets to his spot. That's how he gets to his spot.
He's got to do more. That's how he's got to do that more today. He's got 4 points. I mean, we need.
Dude, I can't fucking do this with Jalen Brunson. I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I can't do it. Dude, what? How? Dude, are you kidding me? How is that a foul? There you go, Malik.
That's what I'm
There you
talking
go.
about. That's what I'm talking about. Give it to Unk.
No, I like that shot. I like that shot.
Yeah, with Tobias, it's like I'm not even mad. He's shooting the ball well today. Hey, Brunson.
What are his numbers looking like right now?
It ain't great. It ain't great, man. It ain't great. He's got
Who just hit that? Malik again?
Brunson's 2 for 11.
Let's go, Malik. 4 threes already.
Oh, he's talking to Tobias Harris. Oh, no, you see him?
Who was it?
Carl Anthony Towns scored on him and said something to him.
I hope Isaiah Stewart at some point in this series. Wouldn't even be mad if it results in a tech. But just let's Cat know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my gosh.
That's not good.
Mitchell Robinson's playing hard right now. He's playing. I mean, my goodness. Right over Stu.
Malik again. Oh, that's a heat check, and I love it.
Yeah, Luke Walton hated that. Luke Walton's on the bench like after he shot that one. He thought he was at Rucker Park for a second. That's what it looked like from Malik Beasley.
That's a nice play by Mitchell Robinson.
All right, update on the score for everyone watching.
Be right back, fellas.
Go take care of you, Caleb.
47-45. They're battling. That's what you wanted to see today.
I'd say you knew it was going to be this type of series anyways, though. Like, I feel like if you're the Pistons, you're right where you want to be. If New York's rolling at home, you're in a bad spot. But the fact that this game just going back and forth. I just wish streams only put in the chat. I just wish these refs would be a little bit more looser on the whistle instead of just calling fucking everything, I feel like. But at least it is going both ways.
Yeah, it's a physical. It's going to be a physical series. They're going to be, and I like it. That's the type of basketball I like watching.
The bad boys break up.
Here we go.
What happened? I haven't been able to see any of the other series so far. Anything happen around?
Hey, Mods, you can ban that dude at playoffs game live. You ban that guy. Spam. What were you saying, Klotzy?
Because I haven't been able to watch any of the other series. Anything happen?
When you missed it at the beginning?
No, am I tweaking? I thought there was a game on before this.
Yeah, it was Nuggets and Clippers.
Yeah, what happened at Nugs, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Nuggets won in OT, and then game one, the Pacers blew out the Bucks.
Blew them out?
Yeah.
All right. Kind of surprising, though.
Hey, thanks, ETN. Bought a like, took care of it. Banned it. I don't know. Spam accounts, dude. All right. Hey, Caleb, while you were gone, I was telling Klotzy, this is the type of basketball I love seeing.
Yeah, and I'll say this. We're fortunate that right now the conversation is Cade has to get it going instead of, the pieces around him. Because if it was Cade that had 14, 15 points and everybody else is dropping duds, then it's a little bit concerning. But it's good to see the 12 points out or 11 points out of Tobias. It's good to see the 12 points out of Malik Beasley. You get a couple threes from Tim Hardaway Jr. or at least 1 3. So because you know what you're going to get out of Cade. You're not getting a 10-point dud out of him. So the fact that he's the one we have to worry about right now, it's a good feeling, and it makes me confident going forward in this game.
Hey, is there still a plan to bring in Dan Campbell to motivate the boys or what? I mean, can we do like a game 3 Dan Campbell per talking to the boys for the game?
Or do you remember how The Rock announced the Super Bowl, the kickoff before the game? Can Dan Campbell do that at LCA before
Chargers
tip-off?
brought out Arnold Schwarzenegger for the Chargers? Go Chargers, go. Iconic moment in NFL history.
Let me say this about Jeff. So what was and look, I'm not a hater. I'm not I don't want to disrespect. Was the Powerade like you looked at all of the other drinks and you said, I'm going to go with Powerade here?
Here's the thing. All right, let me teach you something. I think this is valuable information. Powerade, it's up there with Gatorade. It's pretty close. I think Gatorade
you rocking with right now.
Gatorade's the bigger brand, but let's not act like a good Mountain Berry Blast.
I need to see the
Powerade.
color. Blue, light blue,
Blue.
light blue.
No, just blue.
Oh,
I don't know what the light blue is.
There's a light blue Powerade, which is like the standard, and then there's a dark blue.
Oh, then I guess this would be lighter blue.
All right, good
so
call.
so where's Body Armor in this conversation?
Body
in
Armor
the
is so
equation.
overrated. Oh my
Wow.
god.
It's not in
Klotz,
that
man, you
equation,
lost
but
me
it's
there,
a tier.
man.
It's a tier or two below.
It's not.
I
And
would-
Tobias Harris is on fire right now. But let me say this. Fruit Punch Body Armor is probably the GOAT of all sports
See,
drinks right now.
that's where I get like. It's
Okay,
good,
fine.
But you're calling it the GOAT? No, that's
Yeah.
where I get lost. and
Okay,
say
it
the
might not
Body
have the-
Armor is
but it-
overrated.
Okay, it's the best right now. It might not be the GOAT. It doesn't have the greatness right now. It doesn't have the longevity. It doesn't
I
have
would
the
say
accolades.
that there's yet to be a drink that's dethroned Gatorade.
I just
Not
named
that
you
there's
one.
a
I would
comp.
say
For
Gatorade.
every Patrick Mahomes, there's a Josh
Good D.
Allen.
Steve Lehman.
Gatorade's
Do you know
LeBron,
who you're looking at right now?
Powerade's Michael Jordan, and then Body Armor's probably like Larry Bird. You know,
You're, saying
like,
you're putting Powerade number one.
no, I would say LeBron. I would say LeBron would be Gatorade. It just as of right now, it's the GOAT. You know what I mean?
You'll come around one day. Actually, I really don't know. Dude sending me, it'll be like 1 a.m. at night, and I'm getting LeBron sing-along songs in my Instagram DMs.
Yeah, I said.
I feel you're, dude, boy or girl, your future kid, they're probably gonna come out the womb. The first thing you're gonna give them, even before you sign the birth certificate, is a LeBron jersey.
Did you see that video of the guy with his daughter? He's like, "Say LeBron the GOAT," and she like won't come out the corner. You didn't say that? She was in the corner like crying, and he goes, "Say LeBron the GOAT."
Jeff, you act like my algorithm is going to be the same as yours.
But
I would bet
she
that
wouldn't-
your
she wouldn't say
algorithm,
LeBron's the GOAT, and she was like, "All right, you're gonna sit there till you say LeBron's the GOAT," and she was just in the
Yeah.
corner.
that'll be you.
I mean, you could have just said it. You would have been good. Teach him young. Ah, come on. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
You know what I want to see at one point in this series too?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Malik
Hold on.
Beasley smack a three and shimmy right in front of Spike Lee.
I like that. Getting a little physical. Okay. All right. I like that.
Fucking cat too, dude. I'd be willing to bet, even though Cade's probably sacrificing half a foot, Cade would smack Karl Anthony Towns around the fucking gym.
Cade's like, I'm leaving this dog pile with the ball. I'm not
He's like-
like it's
Cade's
a
like-
mental thing.
One of those guys where I feel like he's just quietly aggressive, but like he's not one of those guys you want to fuck with. Got Stu there, but like Cade unhinged.
That's a tough couple possessions right there.
Come on now.
Dude, Jalen Brunson is
There
hot
we go.
dog water right now. No matter what the Pistons go down by, 4, 6, whatever it is, they claw back, then they just take the
Yeah,
lead.
they'll be
They're
in it.
battling.
That's why, like, we were just talking about where they're sitting at right now. Like, if the Knicks were up by 10 going into half, I'd be concerned because obviously scoring, if it's outside of Cade, can be an issue. But if they're in this game, that's where JB and this team wants to be. Because Caleb, we were talking about it earlier when you brought it up. Like Tibbs in the second half, I bet those starters compared to the first quarter, come off the court way less. Detroit, they got more they can go to on the bench a little bit, at least willing to go to on the bench. So this first half puts them up perfectly for that second half, especially if Brunson's not clipping well.
ETN
Brunson's 2 for 13 right now.
Hey, Bottle Lie says, I'm a casual NBA fan. Why does everyone hate Cat out of interest? Just because he's cool.
Caleb Williams.
I mean,
not players, but persona as far as how they carry themselves. What's another good one?
That's honestly not a bad comp.
There's some flamboyancy there for sure.
Okay.
No, don't deny. Doesn't make Caleb bad. Doesn't make Cat bad. But when you're comparing why people don't like Cat, it's not because he's not a good player.
He just sometimes he's a little overrated too. I mean, I think he's a good, really good player, but people, I mean, he could. I don't know, with his talent, he should be like
top 20 player. You think
he should be with his talent, dude? The way he can shoot 10. It, yeah.
Well, he was first overall, second,
first overall. Went to Kentucky.
There you go, Cade.
Like
there
ETN, if you were to at halftime, ETN, entertain yourself and go ahead and look up like Karl Anthony Towns memes, and you'll probably find a couple like 2-minute videos, and you'll see exactly why.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's not a quick or it's not a long.
And then the situation with Jimmy Butler, like,
yeah, I forgot about that.
Like him and Jimmy had beef, and then Jimmy beat him with the backups, and then beat him like 1-on-1 and shit. Like he just like he ruined that guy.
Go to half with the lead. Even if you go with the tie or like down 1 to your point, who gives a shit? But going into halftime with the lead will be so fucking nice. How many fouls does Cade have, Caleb? Is that 3. What you just said? 3?
Yeah. That's a good steal. Cade leaves the floor for 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. It's good defense by McBride.
McBride's like scrappy. He's like, that's what he is. I remember him coming out. I mean, if you have Landry Shamet coming off your bench, you don't have a great bench.
Don't even say his name.
They have just arrived at 11. That's Justin Thomas's ball. It's only half submerged. Get that out. No trouble.
That was a big 3 by OG. That was a big swing.
He's hit a couple of shots.
Hey, appreciate you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you, brother.
Shout out.
I don't get too many positive comments on the hair shave, dude, from the chat.
It's a good look, Hefe.
No, dude, it's much easier. Honestly, not doing your hair. It's way better.
Wake up in the morning, shower,
you're
dry
doing
off. It
something.
takes fucking 15 seconds to dry off.
You figured something out, and I like it. So I'm doing it too.
And you can always have in the back pocket, like, how many individuals on this earth can look good with long and short hair?
Oh, let's go, Tobias! What a shot! Oh, that's a huge shot.
Caleb. You're ahead of me.
Dude, Tobias Harris?
What a shot is
playing
in his
like
what is it? Let me see what the shot is first before you guys answer.
I mean, he has 22 points at half, boys.
God damn, yeah.
No, Tobias is cooking. Boone's got this is tough.
huge.
This is tough for Boone right now. This is tough.
Great for Sean Murphy PR.
This is yeah, he is 22 at half. I mean, he's balling.
Caleb, I'm gonna put that out as a tweet just so we don't double do it.
okay.
There's a score for the people in the chat that would like to know. Tobias Harris. Here's the stats
The
for the
highlight
Pistons.
clutch. Because I tweeted
Um,
something similar not too long ago.
what do you say?
Because I tweeted something similar 10 minutes ago. But if they put the highlight on there, put that.
Okay, but
And then the Knicks. I mean, look at the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, I just tweeted it right now. Brunson's 4 for 15, 11 points. Cade's 3 for 10, 6 points. My money's on Cade to turn things up in the second half. And I brought it up a little bit ago. It's like all the pieces around Cade, they're playing good basketball. They're scoring for him. They're keeping him in this game. Tobias, obviously, big first half.
But look at the
Malik
points,
Beasley.
dude. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, Malik Beasley. But again, the fact that Cade Cunningham is the one we have to worry about right now, that's a good sign. That's a good sign because you're not getting a dud from Cade. And dude, he has 6 points and he's +3 in plus minus. He's got 6 assists.
yeah, Dennis Schroeder's got to step it up too, coming off that bench.
How many minutes does Schroeder play? Does it?
He has played. 12. He has 2 turnovers. He's over 2.
I mean, really not a great not a good first half from Duren.
no, it wasn't
Yeah.
terrible, but it needs to be better.
Yeah, he has 3 fouls. I mean, it's just 3 fouls, 2 points. More fouls than points. Probably not a good.
They're sitting in a good spot though.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling you about, though, Caleb, with Cade and the steps stars take in the NBA. This is what they're going to look at. So that's why.
We got a whole other half of basketball to play, brother.
No, I'm saying just the first half. Like that, you can't play like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. No, but that's the reality. Like if he goes 5 for 16 and they lose, what do you think people are going to talk about?
Yeah.
On like first take.
Yeah, the conversation's going to be about Cade.
10 man's gonna kill him. Cade Cunningham.
But
You guys
like you said, Caleb, can he get 20 in the second half? He could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit like I'm worried about it, but it's just a fact, man. Ray Floyd says so. Ron Holland took Tech's spot.
It wasn't necessarily taking Tech's spot. It's just Tech's minutes are getting dispersed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
Does
they're
it
both
concern
playing.
you guys that Brunson has been cold in this first half. If he comes out in the second half, starts hitting some buckets.
It doesn't concern me, but it's a possibility, and that's something that's probably in the back of all their heads. And I hate to keep bringing up Cade, but that's in the back of Cade's head too. Like, all right, Brunson's going to come out swinging, so I have to too. It's the second half of these playoff games. That's where the stars of the team. That's where they shine. So
yeah, you need guys like Tobias, like the key players. I mean, you have Tobias, Malik, knocking down shots. Tim Hardaway, you want to see him better.
Tim Hardaway on fucking defense. Come on.
Yeah, but those guys are knocking down shots. It's where if Cade's playing really well, they're this is a game they're going to be in control of because Jalen Brunson's struggling. You got to take advantage of that. The reason why it's so close is because Cade's struggling and Jalen Brunson's shit in the bed. Yeah. So it's like you have two guys
stepping up.
Yeah. So everyone else, if Cade, it's really like Jalen Brunson or Cade, who's stepping up? Because both teams need him to.
Yeah, and the Knicks are hunting. They're hunting mismatches for OG Anunoby. They're getting the ball to him in the post. They're letting him work. He's getting Cade in foul trouble. Cade's got 3. That's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, somebody between him or Duran, I'd be willing to bet late in the game, foul trouble is going to come to bite him in the ass at a crucial
absolutely.
Moment. Doesn't mean that they can't find a way to get a W out of it, but last 5 minutes of the fourth when the game's going to get tight, one of those two are going to have 5 fouls.
Jeff, Steven is back, and he is not nice. And hey, Tobias Harris, what do you know about Tobias Harris, Steven? What do you know about Tobias
the Knick
Harris?
fan has arrived, Steven. Listen, you better hope, Steven, that Jalen Brunson's the one in the second half that plays well and not Cade. Because you have some problems coming your way. Okay. You better hope. Because Tobias Harris, he might go for 50 today.
He could. Potentially.
Tobias got the 40-piece loaded in the clip. He's been waiting all year to drop it. Game 1.
Yeah, he might go for 50. No, but Cade's going to step up. Don't you worry, man. You should be more worried, though, Steven. You're down 2 to the Pistons.
Hey.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Well, out of all people,
I was being a little sarcastic. I was being a little sarcastic. But hey, how's that settle?
The Knicks have been here before, okay? The Pistons have a bunch of first, second-year players with about 0 playoff experience coming from their core. And the Knicks were just in the same spot last year. Jalen Brunson was dropping 40 pieces, and it still wasn't enough. So if the Knicks fans are chirping, that's fine. But you're at MSG where the place is rocking. And Jalen Brunson still can't lock in. And he was able to lock in last year in the playoffs and still wasn't enough. So talking a lot of game for the first half. I do like as far as coaching wise, Tom Tibbs been around for a while, but currently I'm taking Bickerstaff all day and night over Tom fucking Thibodeau.
Hey, Steven is right though. They do have the clutch player of the year. That is a fair argument. You know what I mean? That is fair.
1-3 regular season.
Yeah, I mean.
Ain't no love in a heart of the city.
I mean, a Tobias 40-piece, that would
When's the last time you think Tobias scored 40? When he was in Orlando, probably.
Caleb's cooking. Let him cook for us.
Caleb's gonna actually in Philadelphia last year, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris has never scored 40 points in an NBA game. His career high is 39, which he scored 39, which he scored against the Portland Trailblazers on December 17th. I don't know what year.
Well, he's due, is what I'm hearing.
He might have been
He
might have been a Piston. Hey, he might have been a Piston last time he did it.
No, I don't think he was.
Hey.
We're gonna look back at game 1 of this series, and it's gonna be Tobias Harris kind of crouching over right by George Blaha if they're out there. It's gonna be the Jimmy Butler meme.
Tobias Harris, highest scoring games. He was on the Clippers. He had 39. He was on the Sixers, 37.
God, he played for the
37,
Clips.
36.
I was thinking
he's
I was
due for a
thinking he
40
went-
ball.
Imagine.
The Bills do.
Boom, we were just talking about a great time.
Boom.
Tobias Harris is due for a 40 ball today. Never had one in
Hey.
his career. He's on track, Boone.
I'm gonna say this real quick. All Tobias needed was a little motivation from Booner. That's all he needed.
I think
That's all
I
he
love
needed.
that
not
philosophy,
flipping it.
Boone.
No, shout out to Tobias. I'm not gonna sit back here. Like, I mean, we're kind of past that point of, oh my gosh, Tobias Booner. Like, all right, good for him, dude. Like, this is what I this is what you expected. Like, Tobias with the Sixers, he was good all the way up until the playoffs. Thank God this guy is doing this right now. Thank God, man. Like, this is what they needed.
Yeah, they do.
Shout out Tobias. Shout out to hey, I'll tell you what. And is this Steven guy in the chat? I've been at a birthday party, so I'm a little new here for the moment. Is this Steven guy a Knicks fan?
Correct.
He's a Knicks fan.
He is shaking in his boots right now. This man doesn't know what's going on. First half, Knicks should have been up 20 points right now. If you're a Knicks fan, you're going, how is this Pistons team only down 2? The Pistons should have the lead right now. They should have the lead.
Soft
I know
refs, Boone.
Steven right now is shaking in his boots. Knicks fans don't know what to do. They're at MSG looking around like, oh my gosh, boys, we might lose in the first round. We might lose in the first round.
And why, Steven, why are we talking about Tobias in Philly? We're talking about Motor City Tobias right now.
Yeah.
He's different.
It's a different beast. It's a different animal. Enough from him.
He's home.
He's home.
He's home.
Sharing a front court with Joel Embiid. Boone,
Shout
your
out
favorite player,
Tobias,
Joel
man.
Embiid?
So happy Tobias is playing well, man. I'm happy for the guy. Deserves it in New York. What a dude. Hey, Tobias, huh?
He's just going out and getting a bucket, dude. It's helping him. I mean, they've thrown it to him with like 6 seconds on the shot clock, and it's just Tobias. Like, okay, he just gets a bucket. Like,
Steven said y'all will still lose by 20. Okay, I'm sure you really believe that. This is going to be a game down the stretch. This is only game 1, bud. Game 1.
Boone, we were talking. It comes down in that second half, man. Cade versus Jalen Brunson. Who's stepping up here, huh?
I think we're about to see some good Cade moments. You know what? One thing too, and I haven't even looked at the Anobi 19, Towns 10. Towns, by the way, Karl Anthony Towns. I'm just going to throw it out there. He is the softest player in the NBA. The softest player. Cade has the ball, and this man's going to just try and rip the ball out. And, like, at least if you're going to do it and you're 7-1 and you're doing it versus a 6'4" guy, at least come out of the scrum with the ball, you absolute bum. Like, what are you doing trying to pick a fight with Cade and you don't even win it? And then you get chased down by 3 Pistons guys? Soft, dude. What a loser. Pat Bev, I don't know if you guys watched Pat Bev talk about the Pistons. And he said don't be surprised if the Pistons are in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then with that, he was talking about the Knicks. He was like, the Knicks do have dogs. The Lions or the Pistons have dogs from top to bottom. He said Jalen Brunson, dog, Josh Hart, dog. And then he goes, Karl Anthony Towns, which he's played with for years, goes, really, really good player.
Well, Boone, this is something we talked about before the game.
really,
the regular season, I mean, he's a great player. He's averaging 23 in his whole career, and then you get to the playoffs.
He's not bad in the playoffs,
dude. His points per game dropped by 5
in the playoffs. I do remember watching Cat in the playoffs and him not being as bad as.
Well, that's
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
he's definitely not a player you think of who steps up.
Yeah.
He takes a step down. Statistically, he takes a step down. And Boone, you are right. He is soft.
Oh, it's so soft.
He is soft.
How are you in that? How are you in that scrum versus 6'4" guy? You're 7 foot, and you pick the fight and you lose the fight. What a bum, dude. Soft bum.
Yeah,
I'm pumped up for the second half.
With his physical abilities, man, he should be. We were talking about that earlier. It's just maybe that dog thing that Pat Bev's talking about. That's a fair point.
Now,
Because if he had that mentality, I wonder what kind of player he'd be.
Now, Klotz, you've brought it up a couple times, and I think it's a really good point. This is where I'm excited to see, and I think I think Knicks fans are really going to see what they have in this team and what kind of gritty group they have, because this is where Tibbs, I mean, we're not going to see much of the Knicks bench in the second half, I don't think, because that's just how Tibbs runs things. So let's see what Cat looks like at the 42-minute mark. Let's see what Mikal Bridges looks like. I mean, he's always played a ton of minutes, but let's see what he looks like at the 42-minute mark. Brunson. And that's where we bring in guys like Ron Holland with fresh legs, Stu with fresh legs.
Yeah, all right, Caleb. I'll just say this: I'm not expecting Ron Holland in the playoffs to do like
no.
I would say it would be the same.
I'm not
Get
saying
some
I'm
run
not,
though.
Ron,
yeah, I would
Ron
say
Holland,
it's the same with campaign and stuff. So if we're gonna compare like Knicks bench to their bench, like I would say, I think it comes down to the stars. Like it's gonna come down to Cade and Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway and Tobias.
Yes, but that's what I think makes this Pistons team so interesting, is that you're only going to get 10 minutes out of Ron Holland. He had 6 in the first half. You might only get 4 or 5 out of him in the second half. But okay, yes, he made a couple mental errors in the first half. But he's going to play hard, and for the most part, he's going to play winning basketball for you, and he's going to create turnovers, and he's going to find ways to get buckets in the paint. Either that's off of backdoor cuts or on the fast break. That's where I think Ron Holland is going to step up in this playoffs, just kind of being that energizer bunny for the Pistons, especially against the Knicks team who they're all playing 40, 43, 44 minutes a game.
I guess it just depends. Yeah, I mean, I just think going down the stretch in the playoffs, I don't think you're going to be like those 4 Ron Holland minutes are going to change this game. I think honestly,
no, but they could be impactful.
Yeah, they got.
Like,
but if we're comparing, boys, like, and I'm going to be realistic, Deuce McBride, Campaign, Mitch Robinson, like those are dogs. And to me, it's like the Pistons to win this game. I think again, it's been like going into the series. Knicks probably have the most talent from 1 to 8, 1 to 9.
Not even close.
It's 1 to 5 for this Pistons team, 1 to 6. Cade has to. It's going to be Cade.
It has to be Cade.
It's Cade.
It has to be Cade.
I don't care
I
don't care what Ron Holland does in the second half. I want to.
Yeah,
Cade Cunningham, Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway.
I think the point that Caleb's trying to say, though, is like it is 5v5, and who's going to be putting in the bench more, Tibbs or JB? It's going to lean towards JB. So if Ron Holland can give you, even if it's 3 minutes, give you 2 minutes, a rebound and a block or something like a steal, compared to what you saw in that first half where, honestly, he was a liability out there.
Oh,
he
my
can
gosh.
flip that around.
I just disagree with the whole thing. That's all. It's all good.
All right, Boone.
I don't think
it's fine. Hey, if you disagree. Pistons dub is all we care about.
Dude, if you're playing minutes in the NBA, you're going to make some sort of an impact, rather negative.
I mean,
positive,
so now you're just
Ron
saying,
Holland's going to make a positive impact.
Yeah, obvious. That's just the obvious. That's obvious.
Well, yeah, okay.
Boone's arguing big impact. Caleb's just arguing impact. That's that. You guys are again arguing 2 different things.
Here comes Brunson, bro. First fucking shot.
Right away, bro.
Yeah.
OG.
Oh my gosh.
Jalen, you gotta fucking...
He crafted.
OG is hooping right now.
Yeah, he is.
Jeez, bro.
There's probably some chicks in the crowd right now, courtside. He's locked the hell.
Yeah, bro. Shut up, bro.
Sydney Sweeney's front row.
Cade.
OG Anobi's like, give me the pill.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Foul. Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
You
can count. If he needs to step up. There you go. I love that.
Rebound, a star rebound. You guys see that? I know you do.
Yep. Go. Run the floor.
Come on, Darren. Go up strong with that. How many fouls does Cat have?
Oh, good pass.
Foul.
I'm the only one behind right now.
I think Caleb's like 5 seconds ahead of all of us.
I could rewind. Where are you guys at right now? This exact moment.
10:28.
I'm at 10:11.
10:28.
What are you watching it on?
Yeah, but
were you watching on dial-up?
Jalen Duren
on our,
is about to shoot his first free throw.
Refresh
right
the page.
All right.
now.
Damn,
He
we're
just
I'm
shot
at
it.
10, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Boone. Me and Boone are in the same spot.
I'm
Once
with you
the
guys
play-
too now.
All right, cool. Well, I was say once the play starts and the time gets going.
Yeah. Klotz goes 10,
Caleb, how about those
28.
Tigers too, huh?
Hey, how was the game?
It was
It's
good. I was
30,000
sitting-
strong.
I'll tell you what. I've been to a million Tigers games the last 20 or 15 years. I have not since like the JV and all that Tigers in the last 10 years. I've never seen a Tigers game as bad of weather it was today, as packed as
10
it was.
minutes now, boys.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
There you go.
It looked like a
Lucas, you're
playoff
good.
atmosphere. It was crazy. Miss. Good miss.
There you go. There you go.
All right, I think we're all good here now.
Yep. Let's go,
That
Tobias.
first half was driving nuts. Caleb was going ballistic.
And by the way, I didn't want to do it, and I told myself, I know we talked about the refs. Come on, Cade. Make a play. Make a play, Cade. Jeez,
Oh,
I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
shit,
I told myself I know the fouls were going to be a thing in this series. There were some of the most touchy calls of all time.
I was
in the
saying
first-
that too. So soft.
and I hate being the guy. Oh, the refs, but like that first Ashar foul. Like, what are the refs doing?
Yeah, that
This
was
is the playoffs, bud. Like,
Yeah,
You
and
know-
it's like going into it too, like Knicks, Pistons. They're not killing people out there, but those are two physical basketball
physical teams. You just let them play. And like the one Isaiah Stewart foul. I know he grabbed the jersey, but man, if players are boxing out in the playoffs, let them box out and battle for a rebound. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
it's brutal.
At least they are calling it both ways, though.
Come on now. Cage just got to take this game over. What? Oh, now Klotz
go.
is ahead.
it won.
Stop.
Are
This
you
is
ahead now,
ju-
Klotz?
Yeah, Klotz yelled,
Dude,
come on, like 5 seconds early. Hey,
Well,
Tim
but that
Hardaway.
was- What was that during wasn't Lions games that we would do that too? Was it just the playoffs?
It was the preseason.
That
Oh.
Tigers game that we
Yeah.
did, I think it was my first stream. That one was tough.
Lucas,
Yeah,
I
the
remember-
Tigers.
Zach-
Those are
Lucas is like,
Tigers.
you're about to love what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's
shit,
McKinstry
what
goes
happened?
yard,
Yeah.
and then when bad things happen, he's like, "Oh fuck," and I'm like,
Yeah, it set it up for some failure, bro. That was brutal. I forgot about that. That was tough.
the Cozy Tapes Volume 2 just started playing on my.
Great,
know what that
great
is.
album. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to listen to that
Oh,
later.
what a shot from Cat,
Jeff
dude.
wouldn't know
Dude.
anything about
Bench.
that.
Got to give credit where credit's due. That was a crazy shot.
You're gonna love this,
Oh!
Caleb.
There you go, Star.
Oh
There you go,
my
Star.
God.
There you go, Star.
Good.
Let's talk,
my-
hey, let's talk
No,
business
the
now, Asar.
spin move.
Let's talk business now, Asar.
Oh,
Oh, spin cycle.
We gotta remember to find that.
oh!
Oh, what a move.
Put that man
With
in
the
a
left, too. Come on.
tornado.
Dude, he's gonna be him and Amon. They're gonna be so
Hey!
fucking good.
Come on.
See, this is just.
Come on, Cade.
All right, knock that down, Kate. Nice pass.
Good pass. One
Okay,
more.
Can I?
Why
can
is that
throw a
not
knock-
foul?
No, listen.
Throw
Can
that
I
to
throw a
Durant.
knockout at Asar for 1 second? Oh, he just made a great play. That happens a lot where Asar will get the ball down low. And I get it, he's a little bit undersized, but you got to go right up with it. And he does that a lot. And he gets the ball knocked away from him a ton. Like, that was a great find by Cade.
Jalen
There you go,
Duren.
There you
Bang.
go, Duren. Hey,
Come
that's that
alive.
offensive stuff we were talking about.
Yeah,
If he could add, if he
you
could,
got a Duran, man. That shit.
He's got 4 right now. It's gonna stop here, huh, boys?
Jesus, oh wow.
What a pass! What?
dude. Okay, if
Go, Cade. Go, Cade.
go,
Take it all the way.
Go all the way.
let's go.
Can we,
Come
can
on.
we get a penalty foul call?
This is what
Hey,
they
Steven.
Yeah, where's this
Hey,
Steven guy
Steven.
at?
Steven's
Where's
retreating.
Steven?
Gonna lose by 20, Steven.
Come on,
Bomb.
Mr. Thomas. The Pistons are up by 4.
70
But
to
again,
66.
fellas, we
7:53
know-
left in the third.
It's a game of runs, fellas. We know this. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
game of runs.
it's no matter what happens. This is why I love sports. You can watch a sports game for like all the 4 quarters. it's all like most of these like comes down to the last 20 seconds, one possession.
Yeah.
And it's like nothing really matters until then.
Unless it's those Atlanta Hawks in the first round. Getting smoked.
Oh, yeah.
New York Knicks, Bo Knicks,
New
Pixie
York.
Sticks, Pistons and
Oh.
Come
Glotsy,
on
I like
now.
that one.
Come
I
on
like that
now.
one.
What did he say?
New York Knicks, Bo Knicks, Pixie 6, Pistons and 7.
Pistons
Boone
and
hates that
7.
last part. Boone
It
hates
that's
that.
how you
doesn't
do it.
rhyme.
Who
It doesn't
doesn't
go.
get it?
Yeah, but it's
That's
not
how you do
supposed
it.
to rhyme.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Well,
what
how is it?
Fine.
I mean, Caleb, why don't you get off your you know what, dude?
Caleb, he
Whoa.
came at me because I said Pistons and 7 after
Get off
rhyming
my
everything
what?
with Knicks.
You know what?
I mean, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
mean,
All right. Rapping
just a guy
doesn't
who loves
rhyme. All
Lauren.
right. Cool.
No, it's not. It's that.
You
it's
want to
the-
copy Shannon Sharp? Do your own thing.
That's
bud.
the meme. Yeah, you got it. That's the meme. What are you gonna do? Your own thing?
Do your own thing. Come up with
No.
your own thing. Create your own meme, huh? Become a meme, Jeff.
That isn't. No, it doesn't. No. And it I thought it was good, Klotz. It's better than mine slightly. I'd give this slight edge. I like the
Mm,
Pixie Sticks
so-
Hey,
line.
I can respect the honesty.
Yeah, I respect. I like
I won't drop another one. You rebuttal. We'll keep it going.
It's not
said
full
Bo
honesty.
Nix. The Bo Nix one was good.
Mm-hmm.
How many words rhyme with 5 or 7? Heaven,
5, dive,
drive,
I guess, drive. Good one, Boone.
But it's you have to
Thrive.
rhyme. You don't rhyme the
Thrive.
number. You got to rhyme with
Thrive.
Nix. Like you said, Bo Nix,
Live.
Pixie Sticks,
Pistons and 6.
Pick Six. Here's something you said too.
It's easy.
He said, I think that's funny.
Live. Hive.
No, yeah, that doesn't. It's not hitting.
No, it's cool. Let's just keep doing bad raps.
No, do your own thing, Boone. Be the meme.
I will. I always
do
am
that.
the meme.
You
I
let me
always
know
turn,
that. You
I
do
turn
that.
into the meme. It's okay. I don't mind it. I like to be different.
I like where the Pistons are at. This is a good spot. You're in a good spot right now.
70-66.
You're in a good spot right now.
Who?
Oh, I think somebody said it in the chat earlier. This is kind of random. Boone, I don't know if you caught up with them at the game. Did you guys see Spenny and Easy on the broadcast?
Yeah, the FanDuel broadcast. Yeah, I didn't see them at the game. They called me about 6-7 times. I was
They
with
were
my
on the
cousin.
broadcast?
Like they just like in the fans. Like it was like
Oh,
they
hell
got
yeah,
caught
dude,
up in the
that's
fans.
awesome.
Yeah.
Out to the
I did not see them though. They called me a bunch, and I was trying to. I was just with my cousin. It was like I just didn't. It was like I honestly went to the game. It was like an in and out thing. Like we were in, watched the game, left right away.
How loud did that place get for
Ben Stiller's
somewhere.
there.
Torch Hall, massive. It was literally the same section, if not the section right next to me. It was like right there that it happened.
Oh, yeah.
that thing barely got out, but I'm happy it did.
But it went up so high. Like
Yeah.
if it didn't go that high, I mean that thing might have been back by the Blue Moon restaurant thing that they got there.
Let's go,
Good
Duran.
defense, Duran.
Duran's second block of the game.
That's what you want.
Now go get him a pick and roll, get him another bucket.
Yeah, they honestly they should just do a little high pick and roll with Cade and Duran
I haven't
every single possession.
Yeah, they should. I haven't seen much of.
Come get it, Cade. Now play off
Go.
him. Play
Come on,
off
Cade.
him.
There we
Play
go.
off
That,
him. That's exactly what they need to do. Every single possession, that's all they needed to do. That's it. That's all.
now, Boone, you bring it up the high pick and roll. I haven't seen much of it yet. Where they did it a couple times against the Knicks, and I guess there really is no switch where it turns into a mismatch against the Knicks because you're either switching and you're getting onto Hart or McKell or one of those guys. OG. I haven't seen that much where they're trying to they're hunting a mismatch for Cade. They haven't done that a
No.
lot yet, and that's something. And like try to get a couple possessions where you're getting Cade on Brunson or something.
To be fair, I mean, they might not be switching. So
Yeah, they're staying home if that's the case.
if they're not switching, you can't get a mismatch. So it
Yeah,
looked like they didn't switch on that. I know it was Cat and OG, so they definitely aren't going to switch. But I haven't.
Oh, I mean,
paid
whoa,
attention.
Come on,
whoa,
come
hold on. So
Hey.
Brunson could just throw left hooks.
Yeah, that's
Review it. Review it.
what are we doing?
That's good defense from Asar. Really nothing you could do there.
Jar
What are you
Jar
watching
Binks,
on
bro.
Boone?
FanDuel.
Klotzy?
FanDuel.
How does that work?
What are you
Don't we
on?
only have 2 screens?
I bought my own. I kept getting kicked from the boys, so I just said I had a code from my FanDuel app.
Oh, good pass.
Come
That's
on
kind of
now.
what that's kind of what I'm talking about with the Asar fellows. He does that a lot, but
He might
it's
just
tough.
be too small to be going up down there with Cat. He might just be too small. Little body.
Need a bucket.
Yeah. Need one bad. Get it to Cade. I mean, they're like face guarding him now. OG is. Look, Duran. Oh, here
I
we
like
go.
this. I like this.
Barbecue
Tobias on
chicken
Mikel.
right
I
now.
like this a lot.
Barbecue chicken around. Someone
Come
cut to
on.
the rim.
No, let Tobias work. So everybody clear out. Bucket. Ah, Come on.
Jeez.
Oh, Duran was about to pin the fuck out of that.
That was a
Tie
pass
game.
by Josh Hart.
Now look at Cat talking like he.
yeah, I mean,
It's a tie game, and you're the 3 seed.
right
you bum.
now. Right now. Shut up, Cat, dude. Softer than a fucking Pantex.
when you're talking about, all right, let's think about the word aura. And the opposite of that, is that Karl Anthony Towns?
He's patting his head, dude.
Yeah,
No, I just think when you think of the word
cringe.
bitch,
Oh, sure.
in NBA standards.
Someone needs to just check him.
That's what
I
I'm saying, bro. I don't even
tweeted
care
that
if it
out.
results in
Hopefully
a
that's not a bad
technical.
thing
At
to
some
say, but-
point, Isaiah Stewart just needs to let him know. Like, just shut up. Like, play ball, do whatever, but shut up.
Just
Someone's
call
just-
Jimmy Butler over, man. He'll take care of it. Every time Cat sees him, he gets right in line, dude.
I mean, yeah.
He doesn't mess with Jimmy Butler, bro.
By the way, I don't know if you guys talked about it though. I think either the Warriors or the Lakers end up winning the West. To be honest, boys.
That's
I don't know
what
if you
was
guys
saying.
have watched the Warriors since they got Jimmy, but they've only
haven't-
lost
they
like I think
do.
1 or 2 games with Jimmy and Steph on the floor, and they I think, and they're role players. They're young, but dude, that team top to bottom,
Draymond can win defense player of the year.
he might. I saw like a live voting thing, and he was losing, but I think there's still time for votes to come in. He could, and then they have dudes I never even heard of that. When I was watching them in the play-in, I was like,
They have this two guard that comes off their bench. He just knocks down shots. They have a decent bench.
is
bro.
he the
Who
kid
were you
from
talking
like,
about, Jeff?
he just came from college. It's like a weird, maybe it's like Stanford. I don't know.
And they've been getting good minutes from Moody. That's a guy that, because I have a
Yeah.
friend that's a Warriors fan, and that's a guy that he's always been really high on. And this isn't even with a healthy Kuminga, and I mean Kuminga's a good player.
Well, Kuminga, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this. Kuminga's healthy. He's out of the lineup. They've taken him out
Shit!
for the last week.
I did not know that.
He got removed from the rotation, I think, last week, and it was like a big thing. And in the play-in games, he just did not get any playing time, and he's fully healthy, and he's been healthy for like a month now or whatever, however long it is. They've just said we have guys that we're playing better without him. Since Jimmy got there, I think is when things really starting to iffy for him. Jeff, who's this kid?
Are you talking about Podzimski?
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
No, not Pods. No,
No, because he's a big, ain't he?
Pods is a guard.
No,
No,
Pods
he was
is-
actually
Pods is a
drafted
guard.
a little bit ago. I know who. Is it? It's not D'Anthony Melton. Who is it? Jeff, I think I know exactly who you're talking about. I think it's Santos.
No, it's Pod. It's Pods.
Is it Pod?
Yeah.
Well, he's big.
Pod-
Good. He was starting up for them for a
He
while.
he was really good last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
No,
was starting.
he's a second-year player.
There was another kid that they have, Moses Moody. Is it Quentin Post? Well, he's a center. Might be this Gio guy. Gio Santos. Where he played though.
No, I think it was Pods. I watched a couple Warriors games and I'm like, this dude's a dog. I mean, I honestly didn't know much about him last year.
I think that might have been Gary V. I think that might have been their first round pick 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boone, the Lakers are that series is going to be really sick. There we go, Cade, and one. Can we get a foul? Let's go. Come on, now he goes. But
Let him cook.
that's another thing I wanted to ask. Real quick, Anakin. This kind of answered my question. I want to hear how this broadcast is.
I'm on
Kind of how
the
they're treating both the
FanDuel
teams.
one. Yeah.
You knew they're going to glaze the
Because Mike Breen is a Knicks guy. He does a lot of Knicks games. But that's what makes the West so interesting is that Minnesota being an 8 seed, right? Or I think they're a 7 or 8 seed. And I mean, that's going to be a really, really competitive series. Them and the Lakers.
Yeah, them Lakers are going to be good.
It's gonna be
I'm
a
interested to
6-7 game.
see. I'm interested to see.
Hey, you see who the
Edwards.
Lakers are using to replicate Anthony Edwards in practice?
Bronny.
Who?
Bronny.
Oh my god. I mean, he's fine.
Solid, Stu. Be solid. Nope. Or actually, no. Give him one. Give him one.
Yeah,
That's a foul.
Luke
Yeah, I love how
like,
Stu's just like,
motherfucker.
yeah.
It's like Luke Wall. Just go find Luke. It's
Go
like the
find
Tiger
Luke.
with me. Like, just come dap me.
Oh my God, Cat! I don't want to
It's
say.
so weak, man. It's so weak. If Cat's gonna go into him, why can't he also have contact? That's what I hate about refs, dude. Worst.
It's a tough bucket for Brunson now. Cade, you
Yeah.
go get one now. You go get one now.
Time to go
These are
bucket
the-
for
these-
bucket.
These are the minutes where I feel like,
Give
you
it
know,
up,
when they
Schroeder.
when they put Schroeder on the floor, these are the minutes where it's like, JB, all right, let's go on a run now. Let's go on a little run before the fourth.
I'm gonna be honest.
Good pass.
I'm gonna be dead honest, and I know we want to make sure guys are getting rest, being good to go. I think these are like playoffs. I've always been this. You got to play in the second half. I know you might want to rest.
Second
or something.
half, yeah, for sure.
You got to
There
play,
you go.
Cade,
There
and
you
they're gonna take him out. There we go.
Come on, Tim.
What are you
You
referring to,
rock.
Boone? Are you just referring even if it's a
I'm just
Bobby Clipman. Mike went out.
Role players are playing well on the road. I
I'm-
love that shit, though.
all I'm saying is you can get a rest, but it's got to be an in and out, like out, and then you're
Oh
right back.
my gosh.
Jeez, Cat. Like you can't afford to have Cade on the bench, in my opinion, in these games for 5 minutes.
Oh, good move, Cade. Good move, Cade. Come on,
Love
take
that.
over now. Take over. What a move.
What does he have right now? Is he close to 30?
He's only got like talking about Cade. I think he's only got like
Yeah.
8. Good.
No, he's got like
13.
yeah.
Need like a 15-point fourth quarter out of him.
Oh, what a move. Cat has no fucking clue.
Good
where he's
ball.
at
Hey,
right now.
good screen from Beef Stew on that Tim Hardaway 3.
Stu Beef.
Who's Cat talking to? It's like talking to the old lady sitting courtside. What you doing, man? Now Cade's locking up OG. Let's go. You see that flat?
That's a travel.
There we
if
go.
anything.
That's our ball. Good D.
Travel. Who are the Pistons fans on the court side down there? Do you guys see them? I want to know
No.
who they are. They're on the floor. You know how hard it is to get floor tickets at MSG? Not to mention it's the playoffs. And we got
That's a fun no foul. Please tell me you guys just saw that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Just don't give up a trip.
Hell no. I just heard someone. That's funny. as hell.
Go. Go.
Oh.
It won!
Give him the flagrant. Give him the flagrant.
Wait,
Come
Are
on.
we kidding me?
No. We're not doing this shit.
Why does Josh Hart act like he didn't do anything? Buddy, you know what you did.
Oh, dude, Tobias is not having it.
Wait, it's an off. What?
No, it's going to be
Yes.
that foul where it goes in and out of the back. in and out of the basket, I think.
Why don't we get a foul call, though?
What? That wasn't like the OG, but that wasn't even the same. That wasn't like
Offensive
OG had an
goaltending, yeah,
offensive
Danik's
goaltending. That was
right.
obvious.
It's because he pulled the rim down
That's
and it shot
crazy,
off the
bro.
rim.
That is
I
crazy.
think that might be a rule, to be honest. He pulled the rim down and it came back out. I think it's because the ball went in and then came out. I think if it crosses at all. That's just, honestly, if I'm being honest, that's just bad luck.
Let's go, Stu. Let's go, Stu.
That was just bad luck at the end of the day. Get a bucket.
Yeah. Brunson going all the way. Oh no. Oh, Brunson hurt himself. Ankle?
I hope he's not hurt.
No,
I do not want to hear from Nick fans. If we had
No, I don't give a
Brunson.
damn. No, I don't care.
No, I want
I
to
don't-
beat them.
Looked
We're
like he
good.
rolled it. Looked
We're
like he
good
rolled
enough.
it.
We're good enough to beat them without or with Brunson.
Yeah, I don't. So exactly.
I want
Get
all
him
the
out
smoke.
way.
I want all
Rest
the
him up
smoke.
for round 2 against Boston.
I want all the smoke.
Let Cat fend for himself. All the shit he's talking.
I still don't
He
see a
paid all that
foul there.
money.
Is that am I crazy? I don't see a foul.
For the half? Or the
I
quarter?
do
mean?
not see a foul
Oh, you're talking about what are you talking about?
on this play.
I haven't seen the replay. I didn't see it. Man,
What's the late game today? Is that Lakers?
Lakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lakers. I cannot. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Winner of game.
See, I don't like.
series 71.5% of the time.
All right, if you're resting Cade now, he shouldn't leave the floor in the fourth quarter.
That's my point. Is you?
Yeah.
I don't even like. I think you should get like a minute rest, if that. Like in the playoffs, I don't think your star player. I get it, but you got to push through. Like, are you taking that much of a rest in a NBA finals?
Good
Like,
D, Schroeder.
Go, Tim.
Come on.
Run with him.
That's what I'm talking about.
What a bucket,
That's huge.
Beasley, man. He wants a foul too.
Let Beasley start getting a little hot before the fourth.
Oh!
Let's go, Stu.
Stu put his body
Go.
on the line.
Get a 3 ball.
Got the
Get a
numbers.
3 ball. Get a 3
Got the
ball.
numbers. Hey!
Malik
I hope that was right
fucking
on his spot.
Beasley. What Isaiah Stewart though on the
Come
defense?
on.
Hey!
That was all
After
great.
Cat hit that tough shot over him too.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Beasley quick 5. That's fucking huge. Schroeder stepping up. He was kind of rough in that first half.
Oh my gosh. Is that Steven guy in the chat? He hasn't said anything. He's gone. Oh, that's
gone.
weird. He left after the Pistons took the lead.
You know how that shit
You're
goes.
back using the restroom.
That is so funny.
Bro, announce it to the class.
Yeah.
Be right back, guys. Using
Going to the restroom.
He left. Like legitimately left. Could have stayed.
Oh, that's funny. Do I have
Oh.
permission to use the restroom?
Let's
Boone,
go.
let me ask this. Mozzarella grilled cheese.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. The only
Little
negative. I thought,
gimmicky.
no, it's very good. And there's like pasta, like marinara in it. The only negative about it was it obviously wasn't fresh off the grill because they had it like there to go grab. That was the only negative, but it's good. It's not Caleb. I trust me. No gimmicks. It was good.
All right. I'll take
I
your word
think
for it.
if you got a fresh one, I think you would like it. But if you don't get a fresh one, it's tough. But besides that, I would like to try a couple of other things. Smash
Any
burger.
beers
they
for the
have.
kid?
That thing has to be insane.
I had one. I told you it
Okay.
was an in and out type of thing there. I was just
Oh,
trying.
okay.
It wasn't like a go have a day. It was really, I woke up this morning. One of my cousins was going with his friend, and my other cousin was like, "Hey, you want to go?" And I was like,
Lost you, Boone.
I cut.
can you guys hear me?
Come
What'd you say?
on.
What just happened there? I didn't see it.
Off ball foul. I think it was on Mitchell Robinson. Could be wrong.
There you go, Schroeder. Come on, Schroeder.
Dennis. Come on. And no Cade on the floor either. This is huge.
Solid boys. Oh, Jalen Brunson's. Oh my gosh, come on, Tobias, you got to have a hand. Got to have a hand. Brunson's going
good
through
move.
it.
Attack him. Blood in the
Knock it
water.
down. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, dude.
Bang! Whew.
Something just fell in my room. What was that?
Bro, just attack Brunson right now.
Yeah, this is something we knew that was going to happen going into the series. Brunson is not fully healthy. He's not. Hey, look, fellas, I'm no doctor, but he's not fully healthy.
I'm no doctor. Put a SAR on him in the fourth.
Cat's off right now too, so they're trying to figure something out without him as well. I don't know. Come on, man.
That's a foul.
I just hate that's so hard to guard, dude. So hard to guard.
Fine though, man. I mean, you're going up.
That stop right there, that pause, and then you try. It's so tough, man. It's a tough play.
That's like the definition of foul baiting. Like that.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
what Trey Young used to do, but it's not as like drastic.
Thanks, Harden.
Because I think they might have banned it in the NBA, the Trey Young stuff. The step in or whatever.
Well, if you initiate contact now, I think that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that pause. Oh, here we go. Cade's in. Keep him in the rest of the game. He doesn't come off the floor.
Get a little breather before the quarter, too.
Why does that assistant coach have black gloves on?
Someone was probably bleeding or something.
The
Oh, shout out Ivy. Look at Ivy.
Why would the assistant, though? That's weird.
Oh, they're getting physical with Mitchell Robinson down there. I like it.
Come on, boys. Get a bucket here and take a 3 here to take a double-digit lead into the fourth.
Oh, my God.
That would be something.
No, too early for a screen. Too early for a screen. Nope.
4.
We'll take that, though. We'll go to the line. We'll take
OG
that all
with
day.
another foul. How many does OG have?
Tim's playing a great game, man.
Yeah, he is. OG has 3. That might be his 4th. Oh, no,
Here
that
comes
was his
SAR.
3rd.
Gotta knock those
Free
down.
throws, man.
Fuck.
Quiet
Oh.
18 from THJ.
Yeah.
The role players, man. Hey, Caleb. Those guys, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
There you go.
Over to it.
Oh, that made me nervous.
Don't give anything dumb up. Everything in front. Straight up.
There we go.
All right. Fourth
Good
quarter.
3/4 basketball.
Up 8 going into the fourth. On the road. Game 1. By the way, I put the bet in today. It was like plus 350 or plus 370. Pistons to win the series.
I love that.
It's probably going to change if they win this game drastically. Jeff, how are you doing, man? How was the bathroom break?
I feel relieved.
Stomach cleared.
Feel ready to be great. Feel ready to be great.
Tobias does not have a point in the second half yet.
That's fine. Let
He'll
him
be
come back
back.
in the fourth, get 6. Let him, or no. You know what, Caleb? He's getting that 40 piece.
He
Coming in
is.
the fourth. It's coming in the fourth.
18 points in the fourth is very doable.
You think so? I need 30 from him. I put on 30. It was a plus 150.
For
We're talking about
Tobias?
Tobias.
Oh, my bad. No, I was talking about.
I was like, bro.
If I put 30 on for Tobias, oh my gosh, I would be a rich man if it actually happened.
Yeah, streams only. I don't know, bro. Steven's MIA now. He's gone.
Yeah, he's sweating right now.
He's sweating. And it's okay. Like, I get it. I get it.
In his 5x5 New York City studio apartment, he's paying $3,000 a week for.
Does he live in New York? Did he say he did?
We're gonna act like he did.
What a bum, man. Nah, I do like New York. I'd
What
live
a
in New York
bum.
for a little bit, dude. That'd be sick. New York. Good song.
The concrete jungle.
Where dreams are made of.
Mm-hmm. Pistons,
Brent says,
4.5 point favorites.
Brent says our young Pistons are growing up like the Tigers.
Yeah.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah, Brent.
Right.
It's exciting, man. It really is. Because a lot of these guys are still, I mean, they're on their rookie deals, but they're only getting better. You know, they're only getting better. It's going to be a big offseason. For sure.
Yeah, it is. Eventful. Probably one of the more eventful off seasons we'll have as Pistons fans. We're gonna see the Pistons in more rumors than it's gonna be insane. Every available player, I feel like the Pistons are gonna be in the mix for.
I'm gonna look up some free agents right now.
Naz Reid, man. I know we got in a fight with Naz Reid. I get it. But dude, he would be perfect on this basketball team. Perfect. We got a playoff series to win. I don't need fucking Naz Reid right now. Here's Tobias Harris.
Oh man. I mean, Tim Hardaway's a free agent. You got to get him back. Bring that man home.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be too difficult though.
Did we just get a turnover? Did we just get a
No.
5 second?
Yeah, I think so.
We
I
did.
mean, what are we doing here, boys? Out of a JB, out of a quarter, out of a timeout, really? What are we doing, boys? Out of a quarter.
And then you get Cade on Cat. What are we doing here?
What is going on? He did kick a little. I saw that, Cade. Don't worry. I saw the kick. That's brutal, though.
Dude,
Good screen.
This like dumping to a Sar Thompson thing.
You just gotta you gotta stop putting him in that position.
It's like
you
not
have
a
to.
good.
He's not big enough.
Well, yeah, it's just not a high. It's not a high.
Especially with Cat down there. Like what are we doing?
We have 15 turnovers.
Hey, Caleb, what are we talking about?
Yeah, the turnovers.
And they're up 6. Now 3.
Let's go, Cade. Make something happen. Oh, that's a tough spot right there. Oh! What a play! Let's fucking go. Come on, Asar. Oh! What a play.
Oh, I must be way behind you guys.
Yeah, Boone, me and you, I think, are fighting the same demon right now.
I'll go back a little bit.
Oh my God, yeah. You just see it too, Boone? I gotta refresh mine.
Wait until here, I'm gonna refresh mine and then wait until the clock's ticking. Once the clock starts ticking, we'll have a good idea of how to all get on the same page.
What a pass by Durham too.
I'm at
Asar
Fight Your Law right now.
Oh,
I mean that's Spike Lee, sit down, you bum. You're losing.
Did Asar shoot the free throw yet or no?
Yeah, you just got to foul.
Yeah.
That's such a weak call. Such a weak call in the playoffs, man. I'm at 10:40, 10:39, 38, 37. Oh my gosh. Where are you at right now, Caleb? Did you not? Am I the only one that saw that?
Asar just made a layup.
No, Asar.
Did anyone just see Asar just missed a wide open dunk on a fast break? No one around him?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what's the score in yours right now?
It's 96-88, but while you were off of it, he literally had a fast break. He was the only one inside the free throw line, just by himself. Tried to dunk it and hit it off the back of the rim, and it went flying. I'm at 9:54, 53. Yep. Oh, now there's a foul.
Yeah, I'm right with you, Boone.
That was frustrating.
Good bucket. Next
and by the way, the boys that said Asar wasn't going to hit his line, he's at 10-4 right now.
Okay.
I'm just going to
maybe a little nervous.
I'm just going to lose because all the other one. I think Asar might be the only one that ends up hitting in that parlay. Cade's 10 off.
Knock that down, Beasley. Oh my, he almost made that. Ugh. Ew.
Jeez, McBride.
They gave him the
Good take.
Ooh!
Good take.
Come on, Schroeder. Great second half.
Campaign.
Am I echoing it all, boys?
Out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I hear someone's thing.
All right, give me 1 sec.
What happened?
Stu's hurting. Whoa.
Yeah, what did he go to the locker room for?
It was earlier in the second half, I'm pretty sure. His ankle.
Is that what it
A
was?
little bit when he went up.
All right. I think I'm good.
Yeah, sound better now.
How's that not a foul? Come on, man. Jeez. It's the same thing both ways.
Oh, Sar.
Oh.
Gotta grab that.
See, I don't like this rest from Cade. I don't like it.
Yeah, not
Especially
at
in
this
a
time.
5-point game, and they have the ball. They can make it a 1-possession game right now. That's what's brutal. Your star player has to play.
Like Brunson's banged up, and he's not going to lead this whole fourth.
Yeah, come on. All right. Go back to the scores table now.
Get a bucket.
How many minutes has he played?
Who?
Cade.
30.
Yeah, 31.
Dog, bro.
Knock it down, Schroeder. Fuck. There you go, Duran. No way.
No. Oh, yeah, that's more like it.
No.
Oh, no campaign.
Bro, come on. Campaign. Hey, it's a game of runs.
Oh, he did the jaw. He did the Ja Moran grenade.
Did he?
They're like his own version of it, yeah. That's tough campaign. That jumper's disgusting.
So it looks so bad.
I mean, it's good. It's that back and forth type of game. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Pistons got to have adversity, and you need these role players to keep knocking down shots here. We need Cade in the fourth. What is he at right now? He's 6 of 17 for 13 points.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
got to do
mean,
something.
you got it. Cade, you got to get like what? You got to get at least 20 out of him. If they win and Cade's under 20, man.
Yeah, because Jalen Brunson stepped
Series
it up.
is
He has
over.
20. He has 24. So remember we talked about that. And Jalen
Yeah.
Brunson's the clutch player.
How is Cade not even at 20 yet? That's wild.
Yeah, he's gotta turn it up, man. They're gonna live and die with Cade. That's just the reality of it. I mean, they're in the game and he's
taking
struggling.
17 shots. Feels like he's just not being that aggressive. Like when he is aggressive, he scores.
Yeah, he's 6 of 17 and shooting almost 30% from the field. I don't think he's made a 3 yet, has he?
No.
Oh no, he did. No, he hasn't. 0 for 2. Just not a Cade game.
If it's not his game, you got to go back to Tobias in the post.
For all the people watching that want to know the score, you can check it out. That's the score of the game right now. It's tied game, 7 minutes, 47 seconds.
That's brutal because they had a 10-point lead, man. Or almost a 10. It was like an 8-9 point lead.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Look at the fourth quarter. 15-7. All right.
Cade's got to step up, right?
Yep.
Better refresh my bro. What the hell?
Come on. Pistons had that great third quarter. Isaiah Stewart's battling injury. What a dog. Damn it. Stu looked like he banged knees with somebody earlier, and he's just never been the same. He's been bothering him. Something's wrong with it. Says like a
JB.
All right, Cade. Take over now.
There's the high screen. Oh. Oh!
There you go. Good rebound, Duran.
Go back out! Swing it! Swing it!
You got to knock that down. That's why you're on the floor. That's
Those shots, man.
Dude, no way.
Yeah, see, remember, hey, it comes down to which star stepping up. Jalen Brunson. Here he comes. That's insane. Look at this.
It's a good take, man. Cade's got to take over. This is the difference between playoffs and regular season. The playoffs, it's a ball in your hand. Quit giving it up. Don't be passive.
Yeah, I talked about that earlier, Boone. I agree with you.
And it's like you really like stars, and this is just being honest. It's not Cade. It's like people just don't get that until you've been in those moments, and then you mess them up or something. Like Cade, like I know it's a good pass. You gotta go. You go up with that. Jalen Brunson just went up with the layup. You go up and get a bucket and get an and one. Stop putting the ball in other guys' hands.
Yeah, you got to stop
You
waiting
make
for
the
guys.
play.
No way, bro. Campaign. I can't fucking do this, dude.
You make the plays, Cade. Don't let others make the plays. You make the plays, bro. Jeez. Make a play. How is there not a foul call, dude?
Yeah, I guess they're letting them bang down there, but that looked like it probably could have been a foul call.
3 straight possessions, though. Two Cade gives the ball up when he's open for a shot. Sit down, Spike, dude.
Bro, what is going on? Come on.
They got to clean up spill. Like, who spilled their shit, man? Come on. Spike Lee's like, let's fucking go. Clean this shit up.
Oh, look, Steven's back now. They take the lead. Steven, I'm going to ban you because you're such a loser. You can't face the music when your team's down, you bum.
He was saying nice things.
He's only saying nice things because he's back because their team's up. What are we talking about? That's the only reason he's saying stuff. Where was he when they were down?
That's just a
Dude,
fucking shit pass.
Yeah, like that's terrible. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Terrible turnover at a terrible time. 15-0 run by the Knicks. The last 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
It's unbelievable.
That's brutal. 15-0?
That's brutal.
I mean, damn, bro.
That's
I mean,
unbelievable.
you're down
Cade-
7.
Cade needs to.
Lock
Cade
in.
needs in the last 6 minutes here or 7, whatever it is. He needs to step up. He needs to take this over.
He's got to be the best player on the court. I mean,
Yeah.
he just has to be.
Oh my gosh. Shout out Steven though. But I still hate him.
It's all right, Steven. It's not over till it's over.
All right. They had their fun. It's our time now.
We need like a triple. Triple coming out of this. Get some momentum back. Couple stops.
Jeez. Hey, streams only. Hey, come on. Is this necessary?
I'll
That's
still
cool,
never
man.
forget that divisional game, bro. That divisional game hurt so much more than the NFC Championship game.
Malik says basketball is wild. 1 minute a team is in control. 1 minute it's a shootout. 1 minute it's a defensive brawl. And the other minute someone's collapsing. I mean, yeah. Nick P says, whether Pistons lose or win the series, this was a successful season. Series win is a bonus. Oh, hold on. You know what? With higher, I get that, but let's not do that right now.
No.
Not do that right now. You're the 6th seed. You're right, Nick P. You're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But with new information, I'm changing my opinion. Beat the Knicks. Okay? Beat the Knicks. If they lose, will I be disappointed? No. But they're good enough to win this, and they should. They're good enough to win this series. Like 22-7 run in the 4th is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, fuck.
That's ridiculous.
Especially when you went on
On
a
the
10,
road,
you,
like,
10
you're-
point plus in the 3rd.
Yeah, they're showing the replay right now. It all started with this, with the turnover to start the 4th. That's bad. Yeah, during the 15-0 run, Pistons are shooting 3 for 14.
Got to get a bucket here. It's only a 7-point game. You get a bucket, you're right there.
Bias on J Hart. Is this what we like?
God.
Get yours, Cade.
Oh
Bro,
my
he's
gosh, Cade! Cade! I mean,
What are we doing, dude? What is he
no,
doing?
that's bad. This is bad.
I mean, what is he doing?
This is bad.
It's like he's playing so passive right now. That's the problem. It's just he's so passive, and when you get into that state, man,
Like he should have the ball in his hands right now.
100%.
Oh,
Like, what are we now? We're just
what are
chucking
we?
shots
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Yep.
I would say, and Coach Walk's right. It's game one, but when you were winning in game one in the fourth quarter by 8 on the road, like you can't let them go on a 15-0 run.
No, that's yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
That's bad.
Like you just showed, hey, we could take game
Well,
one.
the 19-0 run now, Boone.
Yeah, that's so.
And Cade has 2 bad turnovers that both got converted into like easy buckets. Bad turnovers.
They just can't buy a fucking bucket right
Now the momentum's completely like the Pistons lost the momentum completely. It's like this is tough.
Dude, they
Yeah,
can't buy
you-
a fucking bucket. Like it's done.
It's done. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
4 minutes left.
Is that a 21-0 run?
Yep, 21-0 run. That's a choke job.
All right, there we go, Malik.
Let's at least stop the bleeding with that. At least stop the bleeding there. Oh, they're trying to get this. Oh!
What's the foul? What just happened?
What the hell just happened?
Did Duren get teed up?
Oh, my.
This is tough,
Yep.
man.
Defense 30-second.
De facto.
That's his
how
second
you-
one of the day. I love Duren, but that's his second one of the day. Second defensive 3-second of the day. How often do you ever see that in an NBA game? You saw it twice with the same player today.
Just the moment got too big for all of them in the fourth, man.
Yeah.
It's just like they're young. This is definitely.
I think the big thing too, like
It's just
if you're even like a 10-0 run, like it was a 21-0 run, even if
That's
it becomes
insane.
like 8-0 or 10-0, Cade needs to step up, take the rock, and be like, I'm getting one here. Like, are you not good enough to do that? No, you are. What are you doing then? Do you know what I mean? Like, once you notice it's like 8-0, 10-0,
Like, it
12-0,
needs, like something needs to change.
you grab the rock, you tell everyone, get that, you know what, out of the way, and you go get a bucket, and you end the bleeding. So frustrating, man.
I think there's bad things to take away from this game, but there's some good things. There's some good things. The only thing that sucks in the reality of this, boys, is you got your probably best performance from Tobias Harris in the series. Like honestly, boys, he played lights out especially in the first half. And then Malik, you got to count on him shooting the ball this well, and they still are going to lose by double digits.
If you have role players that do that for you in a
Schroeder in that
playoff game,
second
you have
half.
to win those games.
You got to win those games, man.
To win a series, that you have to win those.
Especially on the road like that. That's.
I mean, this is hard. This is a tough one. I'll tell you what. That's
tough, man.
This is a tough loss.
I mean, there's time. They're down.
It's-
I mean, fuck.
I
they're
don't
down
see
11.
3 minutes.
That's
You're
another
down
turnover
11.
there. That's
And
a
another
fucking,
turnover.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a foul though, but just a lot of uncharacteristic things, like a lot of effort stuff down the stretch here. Obviously, Cade, a couple bad turnovers. The Knicks just got a couple, like you see right there, just a couple easy buckets.
Can I be honest too? And Cody Angle said shows how Mike and Rico were correct about the playoffs, Knicks, and it being different. I don't even think it's the Knicks that are different in the playoffs. That 21-0 run wasn't all that. Like the Pistons are just. This is their first time in the playoffs.
Dude, I mean, what?
You have to be able to slow this down and end that run. You have to. I think it's more so on the Pistons than it is on the Knicks going crazy.
Yeah, like they're just playing bad basketball, dude. They played 3 really good quarters of basketball.
They
played a really good third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, which is surprising, it just fell apart. I don't know what the fuck happened. It wasn't like they played a good first half and felt like it was literally a third quarter they played great. Like the quarter right before this, they were playing great. And then they just fell off a cliff. Stuff. I mean, they're down 10 with 2 minutes left. I mean, fuck, you better expect a miracle.
Well, boys, that was tough. What a tough. It was thrilling for a little bit there.
They gotta go. Pull up 3 for somebody.
That's I mean,
what the
Asar. What is that pass? What is that pass?
What's
Asar,
that?
when you get the rebound, you find number 2.
The fuck was that? 20 turnovers. 7 in the fourth quarter. Wow.
That's a foul. Kickball, there's no way. That's a foul. They better regroup and be back Monday ready to go.
That's so wild.
Now Cade's missing free throws.
That's unbelievable. Campaign.
I feel like Cameron Payne come in and just beat you. Like
I tried to tell you guys at halftime, hey, watch out for Campaign. Caleb said, watch out for Ron Holland. I said, watch out for Campaign. He's done this. He's done this for a while now. I remember him with the Suns in the finals. Like Campaign's like that.
Yeah, he
As
played with
ugly as his
Michael
shot
there.
is.
They were both on
Yeah.
the Suns.
As ugly as his shot is, him and Michael's shots are both ugly.
Now they're just
They can hoop. They're hoopers,
salt in the
man.
wound here.
Yeah. This is tough. I'm going to go tonight and get some pizza rolls or something. Have some pizza rolls.
You say pizza rolls?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds kind of good right now.
I respect that.
Some parm on it. Parlay is not going to hit because of, I don't even know who.
Yeah, Cade ain't getting 30, so
I could use 4 more Cade points, to be honest. Well, no, Cade, the parlay actually could hit. I really just need 2 rebounds and 2 assists from Jalen Duren and 1 point rebound or assist from Cade. So it was there.
Duren's not on the floor.
Yeah, it was there. Honestly, if he didn't get into foul trouble in the first quarter, it was there.
Hey, it's a 6-point game, fellas. We're not dead yet. The Detroit Pistons are not dead yet.
Who just hit that 3?
Cade. The Detroit Pistons are not dead yet.
Oh, they called a foul. That's such a weak foul, man. Who'd they call it on? Who's the
I think it's Star.
Cade banking that in is hilarious, man.
You get a stop here. You get a tray.
I'm saying review it. Why not? Why wouldn't you just try and review it?
You're out. I don't think they have any timeouts left. Okay, well, they didn't get the stop. That's game. Oh, man.
it will. Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's it. I mean, a
God damn.
21-0 run and you lose by around 8. You
They
should've
just
won
gave
this
up.
game.
Yeah, they gave up, boys. I
This is
mean,
a game you
Malik
should
Beasley
win.
just got smacked in the knee, I think.
You need to win. That's a game you're supposed to win.
Oh,
That's gross.
That's tough. I guess Monday, boys.
look at him. I mean, it's over now.
Monday, I think at 7.
All right, well, Jeff, we this is what you kind of talked about. Like this is what is the narrative? What does Cade want the narrative around him to be? And right now, it's
You got to step up the next few games.
He's got a whole series to do it.
yeah. I mean, this is game 1. This is
But
they're getting a taste.
Yeah, it's a bad start for sure.
Yeah, they're getting a taste of what playoff basketball is like. It's frustrating. You had a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter. The Knicks go on a 21-0 run again. Like I said, a lot of uncharacteristic things like the turnovers, the lack of what seemed to be energy, which is not what I expected from the Pistons. But look, this is a good team. We watched them all year. If there's one thing this team is good at, it's coming back from adversity, and that's why I feel confident going, the rest of the series. But I mean,
the Pistons game 1 weren't expected to win game 1. I would say, you know what I mean. You're expected to win your games at home and steal one. I mean, you want to steal one on the road. This would have been one to steal on the road. Oh, that was Tom Gores and his kids that were in the red hat that were jumping up and down all game. I was wondering who those kids were on the court.
Yeah, so Jalen Brunson has like 20 plus in the second half.
That's crazy.
So it really came down to what we talked about too. It's like
that's tough, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think you learned from this. This was like one of those moments where it's like this is these guys' first playoff experience ever.
Yeah.
So the fact that they were up 8 in the fourth quarter, anyways, I think shows like, all right, they could get this done. Now you just have to kind of scratch the surface a little bit and like, all right, this is what we got to clean up. This is what we need to do. Now we know what it takes. Cat celebrating like he won the NBA Finals is hilarious.
Yeah, I kind of felt like the bottom line is Cade Cunningham has to play better basketball. He has to play better basketball. And again, I get it. That was his first playoff game ever. But I everybody's been talking about you, including myself, like you are a superstar. So play like a superstar. Because this game, you did not.
No, you did not. And he'll bounce back, but that's going to be the difference right there. He'll be the difference. It's all right. We'll be live. And next game is Monday. So
Monday, yep.
Monday in New York. We'll be live for it. Appreciate you all as always. Tell a friend.
Shout out.
Tell a
I
friend.
think it's Monday at 7, right? What time's the game?
7:30.
7:30. Maybe we'll be live at 7 then for the pregame.
Mm-hmm. Until then, we will catch you all.
See you guys. Love you guys.
Peace.